And we are live, and I'm joined here by the wonderful Greedy Todd and possibly other people tonight. And
Hello.
we're just shooting the shit on this Sunday night. And yeah, any horror-related things, or any kind of movies or artwork or projects you got in the pipeline, Greenie? You just chilling out? You taking it handy?
Yeah, I've been messed up lately, so I've just kind of let myself be messed up. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm still grieving over stuff, so just letting that happen. So I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I am starting a project soon that I'm excited about, but I don't want to talk about it yet because I don't know.
You don't want to show all your cards just yet.
Right, yeah. I
have a bad thing of I start a project and at the start of it, I don't know if you get like this. I think everyone gets like this. You start a project, and you're like, "Oh fuck, this is brilliant. This is gonna be cool." And then it's like the longer the project goes on, and the more shit that pops up, you're like, "Why the fuck did I start this bullshit?"
Do
you ever get? Has that ever happened to you?
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Have you any incident or
like every project I do, I have like this entire cycle I go through, but I have to do it so I can get to the other end, right? Like that's just how I work. So I have this cycle where I'm like so fucking into it. I'm all pumped and shit. I'm like, yeah, man, this is a great idea. Fuck yeah. And then I start, planning it out and scheming and shit. And I'm into that for a while. And then suddenly I think about all the work I have to do to make that happen. It just overwhelms you.
What was one that you nearly dropped? It nearly brought you to fucking tears. Hello, Andrew, by the way.
Hi.
Every Cinnabutts video, because I kept trying to trump myself, basically. Like I wanted to do better than I did the last time, like I tried that last time, but now I'm gonna make it bigger,
But the thing I noticed with those videos, and I hope you take it as a compliment instead of an insult, but as those videos went on, you got more and more ambitious, and it was more and more obvious that you were kind of like you were pushing the bar, and the videos were getting better as a result.
Thank you. That makes me happy.
Hey, Deacon, is your audio okay, dude?
Hello. Deacon. Darling, you're having audio issues.
Okay.
He's losing his stuff. Look at him.
Give me a sec.
Damn goblin.
I forgot to plug in my headphones.
Andrew, have you ever, be it making music or making a YouTube video or writing, have you ever gotten frustrated with a project? And if so, did it nearly bring you? Was there ever anything that nearly brought you to tears, or that nearly made you nearly quit? You nearly kind of gave up, but you persevered. Is there anything you can think? Even any of your YouTube videos?
I'm trying to think. I have more problems after I'm done filming videos in the editing room, mostly because our desktop is crap and has no memory anymore, so I have to find new ways to free up space and get my videos into the editing thing, which we're going to fix soon, so hopefully that'll go smoothly. But I have more problems there than I do actually filming the videos.
That's such bullshit. I know that. I hate that so much.
Had you actually? Question. I'm going to bring around again. I'll go back to you, last Queenie. Okay.
Okay.
Was there ever a project? Was there ever a video that you tried doing, Andrew, that you literally had to give up because it was just driving you absolutely bananas?
Because I have the gloves, so they won't get notified either.
Let me think. Early on, there were a couple videos that I just.
Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong thing.
There were a few videos early on that I filmed and ended up not uploading. One was just a whole video of random stuff I had bought that weekend. And I ended up not uploading it because I was having some really bad problems with like nosebleeds and a gunked up throat at the time, and I just sounded awful, and I hated the way I sounded, so I just didn't upload it.
Were you that much of an atrophied mess that you just decided not to go ahead with it?
I felt like crap at the time, and I kept saying I hate my voice throughout the video, and I was like, I don't want to go back and have to edit that out. I'm gonna feel awful. And then right after I finished filming the video, I just went into the bathroom and had a huge nosebleed into the toilet. So I was like, nope, I don't want to remember this moment. I'm not posting that on YouTube.
So instead of a video, it ended up becoming fucking PTSD for you instead of an actual fucking video.
So,
yeah.
Survivors, auras.
Goddamn life.
What about you yourself, Queenie? Has there ever been a video you just had to fucking drop because it wasn't going the way you wanted or intended or the way you liked?
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of fallen soldiers. You know, just videos that just couldn't work. I tried really hard to make them work. I had like tons of footage for them or whatever, and it was just like, nope, this is not what I need to do right now.
Was there any that really sticks out that you wished you'd persevered with, or was there any that like you wished, fuck it, man, if I just had one more take, or if I just kind of like, you know, Jesus.
Pardon me. I apologize.
Demons came out of your asshole. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Was that a loud one?
You broke me. How am I supposed to think now?
Queenie, was that a 10 out of 10?
Yes. Fucking asshole.
Deacon, if you were like an X-Man, you'd be like, you know, a fucking a walking EMP that fucking exhibits fucking gas, like gas-powered EMP device.
I can't breathe.
You can't say I don't entertain.
Okay, Deacon, I'll hit you with that question in a moment. But anyway, Queenie, was there any that like you wished, fuck it, man, I wish I'd stuck with that, and I wish I had kept going with that?
I don't know, because like, I always try to at least use something of what I've made, even if it isn't where I intended it to be. Like sometimes you film something, you're like, this is cool footage, I'm going to use it for this, and then it ends up somewhere else. You know, you're just like, okay. I don't know, like, as I do my projects very creatively, I just, you know, it's for me, it's just another form of art. You know,
you go with the flow and where the muse takes you.
Yeah, I just make up shit.
Yeah.
Let the muse tell me what to do.
My cutoff point would be like when you're making videos, if they're frustrating you to the point that you're not enjoying them and they cease being fun, I think that's when like I'm like, fuck it, this ain't working for me, and I kind of just drop it. Because if you're getting so fucking frustrated with a video that it's having the opposite effect of what you wanted to do, it's
when it feels mandatory instead of voluntary, it's no longer fun.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm like, I just want to make stuff because it helps make me feel more grounded in this reality. I don't know.
Just hello to 1983 and Mark's Monsters and Mad Men movie reviews. Hello guys, thanks for tuning in.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Deacon,
hi.
You know the video we done for this lady here. Who was the guy you clonked on the head? Was that a friend of yours?
Oh, that wasn't a guy. That was my sister.
Oh,
fuck!
Good job.
Oh, fuck! Oh, no,
it's all right.
I'm so used to like, oh god, I'm so used to being around people with long hair. I'm just sorry, dude. I thought it was like some mate of yours who was into like fucking hair metal or something. So, Jesus, sorry.
Oh no, my sister, but she was happy to participate.
Cool.
As soon as I showed her some of the Facebook posts, she's gone, yeah, I'm taking part.
Has she participated in your videos before?
No, first time. But she was more than happy to do it.
Cool. Do you think you've given her the YouTube bug? Do you think she might turn up in your videos again, or was it just a one-off kind of thing?
She has turned round and said, if you ever need my help again, just ask.
That's cool. That's pretty awesome.
The only claim to fame I can make for her bit is, you know, the tattoo on the back of her neck?
Yeah.
A lot of people have been giving her compliments about that, and it's a tattoo I designed.
Oh.
Nice.
Dude, would you ever actually become, or are you, maybe, would you ever do like a course on tattoo art or like being a
already
tattoo
done
artist?
one. Already done a course on tattoo art.
And like, would you pursue it?
No, the customers are demanding. They want exactly what they picture in their head, and you can't deliver that.
Yeah.
So there's no point in being aggravated because customers aren't getting exactly what they wanted.
That's why I do more like physical art, kind of like, you know, more mixed media shit.
Art where they know that what they're going to get is from your point of view, from your muse, not from their own imagination.
That's right. It's like, I created this. Do you like? It is yours, then.
Trust me, when I get enough money, I'm going to be commissioning Queenie to make me a Grim Squeaker.
Ooh.
What?
Squeaker. That sounds interesting.
A Grim Squeaker, also known as the Grim Reaper of Rats and Vermin, a skeletal rat in a black robe holding a scythe.
Yes, good.
That'd be adorable.
Yeah, I want to commission. I want to commission you to do that at some point, but I also know it's going to be about 120 to 200 quid to get the parts, the shipping, everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saving up for it. Don't worry. But when I've got enough money, you're my first call.
Exciting. Do you know how many bones I have in my house, guys? Do you guys realize how many? Like,
no idea.
I have a graveyard.
I
am a graveyard
because I don't want this video being brought up in the circuit board.
No, it's it's stuff that people have scavenged. You know, like out.
I've
it feels like I live in a graveyard.
Yeah, I've seen photos of your bone collection on your private Facebook and stuff like that. And to give you a good example or a good mental picture, in vermin bones alone, small avian birds and rats and stuff like that, she's got enough bones to make the equivalent of the average male human skeletal structure.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Bones. Yeah. I know. I have buckets of bones, guys. Buckets.
Luckily, she is.
I have to clean a lot of them. They need cleaning, but I got buckets of bones. Like I'm the bone lady. Like bone.
Yeah, they're
witch.
Usually from collections, such as Birds
witch.
Found or
because
Roadkill.
Have you
stuff
done
that
like
gets forgotten? You know, this is stuff that decays and rots.
Queenie, this might sound strange, but have you ever done like a bone tour or kind of like an overview of your bone collection? Like you look at the strangest bones or your favorite bones.
Do that because like I've got a lot of bones, but they're all like in different states. Like I need to.
Do you know how many materials? Do you know how many zoologists, biologists, and anthropologists would love to watch videos about skeletal structure of animals, the various points of decomposition, and how the structure differs from species to species? It's a very big market. It's unbelievable.
And I'm really amateur at this. Like I teach myself how to do it. You know, like I sometimes have difficulty because sometimes the bones disintegrate or something, and because I did something wrong, and I'm like, okay, got to learn from that. You know, like
or you've used the wrong alcohol solution and you've accidentally deteriorated the inside of the bone at the same time. So as soon as you put a wire through, it crumbles.
Yeah, like I had to learn the difference between hydrogen peroxide and bleach.
But
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Bleach is bad.
Here's the thing, Queenie. Would you say your hobby is kind of a shared hobby with other people? Like, would you say other people do the same kind of thing? They collect bones and they collect.
It is kind of communal, I guess, because like so when people started seeing I was making art out of this, like I was turning it from like sometimes from a bone that was just scavenged out in nature and covered in dirt and crap, and brought to me. But it like they usually bring me the bones now because they saw me painting them and creating them into art. But they also got to see me do the whole process with it. Like it's kind of like a funerary process with it, where I let the spirit of it go.
You convert an aspect of death into something of beauty and life. You give it new life.
Yeah.
But the other thing, what I'm also wondering is, would there be other collectors of bones who would be novices and maybe they'd tune in to watch, like how you prepare the bones, or the downside to collecting bones, or the upside to collecting bones? I think
there's a whole vulture culture thing. There's a whole vulture culture thing. Like I'm a part of that.
Yeah,
totally.
All I've got to say on that front is, if Queenie did those type of videos back in when I was growing up, I would have watched them definitely, and I still watch them now. Because trying to figure out how to clean bones and get rid of flesh without causing a biohazard is difficult.
Yeah, that's the same for me, because I want to make my NECA predator throne, and just something like that I find interesting. So Deacon, you'd be on the same level as me, as that there would be an audience for that.
Yeah, there would be an audience for it. There's an American TV series. It lasted 2 seasons, but it's got a cult following. And it was basically a boutique shop that sold nothing but human skeletons, bones, and body parts.
Like, if you ever wanted to try and maybe do a subset of videos, Queenie, that'd definitely be something to fucking give a go to, like,
Yeah,
definitely something I'd watch. Definitely something I'd watch episode by episode, even if
really
it's just you
amateur
going through your bone collection.
Like, I don't feel like I can teach something because I'm not like at a teacher level.
But like, how many years have you been doing it?
Oh well, okay, well, since I moved here, actually. So roughly I could 10 years now. I've been doing it.
10 years is a fucking long time for. I would hardly call you an amateur. I'd say you're. You've got the.
But it doesn't always work out. Like sometimes you fuck up bones no matter what you do. Like
but that would be interesting as well. That like if I was watching a how-to video, it would be interesting as well to see what not to fucking do. And like it's like you watch fucking MasterChef and you see someone fuck up a fucking ejaculating cake. It's just
right.
That's an actual thing. There is a cake that ejaculates.
Yeah, I've seen it. I have seen it.
But no, okay. Enough about the wanking cake. I'm talking about people watching a video of someone who is passionate about something, and they see the do's and don'ts, and you point out, you give them a kind of fucking guideline or a guide rope on how to do this, because you say you're an novice, but I'd say like you've 10 years, yes, you've probably fucked up some stuff, but I've seen some of the shit you've made, and it's pretty fucking awesome. So that's that would be something to kind of consider.
And to throw something out there, just because I have too much time on my hands, so I do a lot of research. Don't ask why. But it turns out that 70% of people would rather watch a experienced novice do something than an expert, because then they learn with the person instead of being taught by the person.
Because there's nothing worse than be talked down to by some fucking posh bastard.
Yeah. So most people would learn from a novice. So I say go for it. If there's a subculture for it, and I would be one of your biggest fans if you did, this is how you cure bones. I would watch it.
Speaking of bones, right? Deacon, you're going to love this. I don't know if you heard it. You know the way I'm watching Sharp at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was an interview done with Sean Bean. Sean Bean was over at Nicolas Cage's house playing pool. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but Nicolas Cage collects dinosaur skeletons.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons he got bankrupt. So they're playing a game of pool. Cage chips the ball. The ball goes flying into the skull of a Tyrannosaurus fucking Rex. And Cage is literally on the ground cradling the broken bones of a dinosaur he paid $250,000 for. And Sean Bean was like, should I go? So Cage gathers up the bones into a burlap sack, digs a fucking hole in his garden, and does a Navajo burial chant over the fucking dinosaur bones with Sean Bean witnessing the whole fucking thing.
Wow. I bet that's the only time Sean Bean wished reality would take his life instead of just in movies.
That is amazing. That is pure Nicolas Cage. He's insane, and that's why he's amazing.
Dude, he was making roughly 40 million a year. 40 million a year for a movie on average, but he was spending 150 million a year. He bought 2 houses, 2 castles. Okay, I'm going to do a list, right? Bought 2 houses, 2 castles, a octopus, which for tax reasons he said helped him with his acting method, a group of purebred dogs, a crocodile, a great white shark, 2 cobras for tax reasons he also said he needed for defense, Superman issue 1, a bunch of rare fucking golden and silver age comics, a giant Gundam statue. No wonder the guy went fucking broke.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And when you also take into account his supposed cocaine habit.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, my husband's playing.
That's all right. Say hi to Ben for us. Give him a big hug.
He's trying to run for his life. He's
playing from us or in the game?
In the game, he's playing like Dead by Daylight.
Oh, he's playing. Oh, fair enough. In that case, I don't. I don't blame him then, because the quick time events are a killer in that game.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Zachary.
Zachary
has arrived.
That's why I said pretty useless, not definitely useless.
Antro, how many chapters are there in Carmilla, and are you going to read the whole book? Are you going to try and finish the book via your reading vlogs or?
I think I'm in the home stretch. It's somewhere in like the early teens, like 11 or 12 or something. I just read the 9th chapter, so I'm almost there.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Not too bad.
So are the chapters like massive, or is the book just that short?
It's sort of a novella. So yeah, the videos are either like. They're like 10 to 20 minutes long generally.
Fucking demonic.
I cover my mouth. I try to muffle the sound. I try.
Next time that happens, Deacon, I want something on the Richter scale to fucking measure it, dude. I want like.
I do try to muffle it.
There are death metal vocals, and then there's Deacon.
Yeah.
Fucking Deacon, we're playing for Mastodon. He's just like,
Oh, trust me, the best compliment I have got so far on one of these streams when I've burped is, that blew my headphones.
Yeah.
I can't hear anymore.
Yeah, we're all deaf now. Thank you.
I'm still working up to the one I did last year or a year and a half ago, where it just literally caused the stream to crash.
God, fucking gremlin.
What stream was this, and where can I watch it?
It's a couple of years ago. It was on a guy called Stephen Atkins. His channel no longer exists. But I quite literally burped so loud that the algorithm thought it was a nuclear blast. So they thought we were showing nuclear disasters, so it shut the stream down.
What?
Yeah. I got an email from YouTube.
What the fuck, dude?
And that's the loudest one I've ever done. And for it to be classed as a nuclear blast on YouTube, thumbs up.
That's Jesus Christ.
It's pretty metal.
You thinking between your benching and your EMP body power, there's some doctor who's gonna write a fucking dissertation on you, and they're gonna be like,
I can already put my finger up and my thumb up and say that's already happened when I was 18.
Wow.
They wrote a paper about obsessive compulsive disorder coupled with manic depression and the ability to project gaseous fumes.
That's quite the fucking lasagna of fucking medical issues right there, man. You got the cheese, you got the meat, you got the pasta. Jesus.
As I said in the previous stream, since I was 5 years old, I have been poked, I have been prodded by medical, by scientists, by you name it. I've been tested by them for whatever they want to look for.
Have you got any sexy scars that the ladies love looking at?
Oh, 5.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Have you any you're particularly proud of?
The one that I can't show at the moment, because that would mean taking everything off and maybe flagging this entire stream.
Is it on your arse?
Think the other front.
Oh, fuck me. Sideways, man.
Yeah,
dude.
It goes from beneath my belly, on my right, across the front, angles down, and then goes down my left leg.
Oh,
damn.
Bollocks.
You're a wild child, aren't you?
Oh, I had a very eventful childhood.
Eventful.
What about you, Antro? Have you any mad scars
too,
or
bro.
crazy scars to drive the groupies wild?
No, I have like an accidental dimple on my face from when I fell down the stairs when I was really little, but that's nothing to write home about.
Okay.
The one that I can't, well, the two that I can show because they're quite visible is, if I can get the camera right, that one there on my thumb.
Oh.
Good.
That one has caused me to lose all sensation in my entire thumb. So I can't feel anything in this one. And the other one is across my hand there. Probably see just a white line.
There you go, guys.
That went straight down to the palm and severed all the nerve endings from this finger to this finger.
Jeez.
Bollocks.
And what I will say is I am only responsible for one of them.
Should I ask who was responsible for the other, or would you rather not discuss it?
That goes into dark territory, and I don't want to scare my family.
We'll float over that.
Yeah.
That's grand. I'm trying to keep my raggedy ass. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I don't suppose you can see my back, can you?
Oh my god.
You see it?
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
He's got a side scar that if you look at the yeah.
I just saw it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
You
when
see
you
it?
flex. Yeah, when you flex, I can see it. Yep. It dimples.
Yeah, when you flex, it's very, very
Damn,
seeable.
dude.
Oh,
It looks like you got slashed.
No. So, okay, 3 operations. 2 months old, a year old, and 2.5. All on my heart. I had transposition of the major arteries.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I have. I'm trying to avoid showing you me man tits, but I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, see, my
Yep.
Yeah.
down there.
Wow.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, you have been through the wars at a young age.
No, the thing
The
is, like,
warrior.
a lot of people are like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "It's grand." What did I walk
Yeah,
into? Stripping? Yes, here's more. What a but no, so I'm grand now. One thing I have learned is I appreciate nurses and don't like doctors. Um, whenever mainly because I was dealing with surgeons, you would be talked. You wouldn't be taught. Basically, I don't know.
they
You guys have
they
student
talk
hospitals.
down to you.
Yes,
Not
they do.
I wouldn't even want to do that, but it's usually when I was about 3 or 4, they'd come in and a doctor would. I think a doctor doesn't realize that a fucking child knows fucking English and has a certain level of understanding at the age of 4. So when you hear words like immediate death and possible cardiac arrest,
Ooh.
so
Fuck.
So yeah, the flip side of that, nurses are the unsung fucking heroes in any country. I think nurses aren't half fucking appreciated the way they fucking should be.
True fact.
But
And
yeah,
doctors
I'm
are
kind of
egotistical assholes who talk down to you and say you're just too fat,
yeah,
or you're too female, or you're too this, or you're too that, or
it's just fucking weird. I think there is kind of a god complex with doctors. I have a GP. He's a nice guy, but I do find sometimes it's like, you're talking to a human being. This isn't a fucking bar chart or anything.
dealing with someone's
It's a
fucking
mass
life.
destruction. Zachary,
Like,
you have
in America, you pay for
future.
this. Yeah, in America, you pay for this privilege to be treated like shit. Like, I have severe conditions that I was talked down to, that I was told were just mental in my head. And sure, there's shit in my head, yes, but I also have other problems. My body is falling apart while people are sitting deciding what to do with me.
No, I know that feeling. It
Like, my
wasn't
GP is
until
being wonderful and fighting for me. He's like trying to send me to like all these specialists, but like when the pandemic hit, it just fucked my life. Like, I couldn't, because they don't want to see you until you're one of them, until you're committed to them. I hate it.
Don't worry, I know
everything about the medical system here.
feeling.
I hate it because I come from Canada,
where it's free and it's
where
easier.
It's better. Yeah.
I actually, Zachary, I used to be much worse. I used to, when I was in college, I had a bit of weight in me. I could have probably have breastfed my fucking sister's kid. I was fairly hefty. So, hey, how you doing, Jack? How you doing? Yeah, but yeah, no, that's the thing though with doctors. Like, I get it. They have a stressful job to do, but I think sometimes, depending on their field, they forget they're dealing with a human being, and that's what worries me. But again, so I'll sing the praises for nurses. My girlfriend, God love her, she is going for to do nursing, and I'm worried about her, but she's damn hell determined enough to do it, and I can see her fucking going far. So yeah.
No, and here's hoping that when she does, the nurses get a much fucking deserved pay rise.
They were supposed to, and then the pandemic hit, and they fucking froze it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they froze it so they could put more money into treatment instead of paying staff. So here's hoping when once the pandemic's over, they get the wage that they deserve.
So I don't know about you guys, but are you kind of hating your room now, just a little bit? Like sometimes
Hating
being in your room, being in your same four walls, or whatever, how many walls you have in your house.
I've been trying to do that by revamping it a bunch and just adding
or just trying to clean things and just trying to put some sort of structure in your life again.
Are you guys getting to go out at all?
Not much. Nope. Because I'm under not like the strictest, but because I could probably be stricter about it, but I don't think I should be. I'm going crazy enough as it is about it. Like I'm probably over obsessing about things sometimes. Like I feel trapped in my room right now, and I hate it. And I that just might be a phase I'm going through because I've been here longer than probably most people. Because like I usually isolate myself in the winter because of my conditions. They flare really badly, and I can't really go outside. So I usually do something like a quarantine where I isolate myself for a couple months in my room. So I've already been in here a year. I'm going crazy now.
I think
I want to hug someone who's not my husband.
I think it's easier for me.
You're an introvert, right, Deacon? Would you?
Yeah, and I suffer from stage 2 agoraphobia.
Yeah.
So I don't like going outside. I only go outside if I have to.
And I've been a recluse most of the time because that's what happens when you're chronically ill and you can't function in life. Like
Whereas I just get scared of it. Yeah, I agree. I understand you, Greenie.
But I'm bipolar, so I do go crazy a little bit.
Greenie, you and me are on the same path there.
How are you finding the lockdown, dude?
Andrew?
Oh, Andrew.
For me, I am definitely an introvert, so I have no problem staying home most of the time, but I have been trying to take walks and stuff. And one thing I have been doing recently is on our in our backyard, we've been having friends over for socially distanced movie nights where we project stuff in our backyard.
That's awesome.
That's adorable.
And
I want to come over.
Well, actually, this upcoming week, I'm planning to actually watch Repo with some friends because I've been meaning to do that since November, and it's been considerably canceled every single month. So we're finally going to do it.
We're going to do it. You got it.
Is it your first time watching Repo?
No, I've watched it many times.
Good.
It's their first time watching Repo, though. It's both of their first times.
It's required viewing. It's required.
In that case, here's hoping you get to have a good sing-song while you're watching, because that's always good.
It's my favorite.
I keep on forgetting the girl who played Shiloh is actually the young girl in Spy Kids.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And,
trust me. Here's a quirky squeak for you. Anyone who really likes watching Buffy, you've got to remember, Dawn was Harriet the Spy in the Nickelodeon movie.
That does. Yeah.
We're so old, guys. You feel old right now?
We're so old. In reality, I'm old. If I use my character persona, then I'm 350.
I don't age like a human, so I don't understand. I don't get it. I age like a werewolf, so I'll be here a while.
Oh, don't worry. I think the person who's going to keep their looks until their old age is Anthro. He's
vampire. Hello.
Yeah, I'm a centuries-old vampire in an 18-year-old body.
I know.
Yeah.
You know.
You are the type of guy that when you reach your 30s or 40s, you're going to look relatively the same.
We'll see.
You're going to love my bone art. I know you will.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, because you're a vampire. You'll understand.
What is... Okay, actually, shifting the stream onto kind of a funny kind of stuff.
Go ahead.
Vampire movies. Favorite vampire movies. If you, I'll let Antro go first because the man is like a dog with a chew toy. One of the middle of the fucking vampire movies. Go, knock yourself out. What are your favorite vampire flicks, Antro?
My favorite vampire movies. Nosferatu's been the all-time favorite for a really long time. That one just has an atmosphere that I cannot get over how cool it is. This year, I finally got around to watching Let the Right One In, which is one of my new favorite movies.
Oh, did you watch it in the original or the remake?
The original.
Fuck the remake, dude.
Good on you.
I've seen the remake. I mean, just out of curiosity a little bit, but nah.
No, good on you. The remake's okay, but the original, oh yeah.
Yeah, my little baby burp, whatever.
The remake discloses that
I'm insecure now about my burps because, like, they are nothing. They are like baby burps.
The remake overlooks the actual the fluctuation of her gender that she which I don't like because that's an interesting point that, like, you know, to survive switch gender.
Yeah, and from what I've seen of like stuff about the remake, it really overlooks a lot of the romantic and sort of friendship, heartfelt aspect of the original and goes for a more straight horror vibe, which kind of undercuts why I love the movie in the first place.
Yeah, it's meant to be more seen as a suspense thriller, not an upright horror.
Yeah.
Like the bit that I was given the remake a chance, and then there's a scene in like an underpass bridge where she takes out some dude who's walking, and she turns into fucking Yoda in fucking Attack of the Clones, jumping up on your man, biting his neck. It was the worst. I've seen shitty digital effects in my life. But the fucking she turns into fucking Gollum mixed with fucking Yoda jumping up on this guy in an underpass, and I was just, Jesus fuck, man. It was undiluted shite.
Yeah. That's the other thing I really love about that movie. It's really, really, it doesn't push the vampire stuff in your face. There's a scene where stuff is happening in the foreground and she's crawling up the wall in the background, and they don't try to call your attention to it. But if you see it, you're
like, shit.
Yeah.
Jack, I actually have a soft spot for that. Dracula 2000.
That's a fun one.
Oh yeah, that movie.
It's a guilty pleasure. The bit where like someone holds a Bible up to Jared Butler and he grabs it and he's like, propaganda. He just fucks it over his shoulder.
I know.
And it was kind of ballsy making it. I'm fucking Irish Catholic. I can't remember who the fuck. Judas. It turns out he's fucking Judas, and that's.
Which was
I thought it was interesting.
It was interesting, yeah. I don't know if I like it or not, but it was interesting. No. It's better than just Vlad the Impaler again. I think it's at least it tries to do something.
Yeah, they tried a different angle, and that was okay.
Antro, have you seen the sequels? There's one set in space. Because when horror franchises run out of ideas,
everything have to go to space.
Always space. Yeah. I haven't seen that one yet, but I kind of have to.
And the ironic it is
space, like Event Horizon, but like then there's movies like this shit. Like, no.
Yeah. Hey, Queenie, do you want to know the ironic thing? You can tell the Alien franchise is going downhill when the aliens start turning up on fucking Earth. It's the xenomorphs here in the fucking Arctic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I know it's going to sound really weird, but if they wanted to make a new Aliens movie, why not send the aliens to the same planet as the creatures from Avatar? That would be fucking awesome. I'm sorry, a xenomorph, which is half giant blue alien.
What are you smoking?
No. Queenie.
Do you really want to know?
You're not far off. You're not far off because because according to Cameron, the UDC, which is the Marine unit in fucking Avatar, is an offset of the United States Colonial Marine Corps from Aliens. So it's the same military branch.
Yeah, in that case, a crossover should be able to happen. And can you imagine a queen twice the size of one of those blue aliens?
I've seen fan art.
I think it would be quite cool, and I would like to see those aliens go through that.
Aliens being fucked by a xenomorph, so like it's a whole host of fucking universes colliding there. But yeah, no, it is. You could set it in that universe. Fuck it. If you look at the way things are, though, like fucking Alien and Predator are obviously connected, but also the Terminator movies are actually linked to the fucking Alien universe.
Ooh, I just had a really scary, sick thought.
What?
Yes.
What would happen if a xenomorph decided to infect a gremlin?
No.
Deacon, wait right there. I'm just going to get in a comic book.
How did I know that was going to elicit a response?
But there's actually a thing out there that I discovered called Alien versus Musical. Have you heard of this?
Oh, I have not. It sounds awesome, though.
It's a stage musical where a bunch of different characters from popular musicals have to fight off a xenomorph while singing.
I'll have to give that a go.
Yeah,
I will definitely have to give that a go. Because I love my musicals, especially if they're dark and humorous.
Oh, absolutely.
I can't find the fucking thing, but there's a comic called Witchblade and Darkness versus Alien and Predator. And there's also Gremlin that's on the ship. That's a research ship. Also, Antro, go on.
Oh.
Sorry, did?
I was just telling Deacon while you were gone. There's something called Alien versus Musical. Have you heard of this?
I know there's a comic book called Aliens: Music of the Spheres, where a group of synthetic John Lennon, David Bowie. I think fucking who's the dude who set his guitar on fire and used to have a headband laced with fucking acid?
Hendrix.
Oh yeah, Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, they have to take out a bunch of aliens at a rock concert.
That's beautiful. Alien versus Musical is a stage musical where like popular musical characters have to fight off a xenomorph that's taking them over while singing.
It definitely sounds like something up our alley.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a link to the trailer for that.
Please do.
But also, anyone who's watching, I just want to apologize for scaring you off with my fucking horrible, scarred up fat frame. I do like showing off my scars though. They're like my only claim to fame.
Scars are badges of honor. They let you know where you've been, but don't dictate where you're going.
Yeah, no, there's been definitely a load of crossover comics and stuff. Trying to think of particularly good ones. Obviously, there's Alien versus Predator, but there's like Superman versus Predator. I think when you put superheroes into it, the jeopardy is lost.
Yeah, that's because
there's
the
superhero versus Predator comic.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh. Everything okay?
Have you got? Well, he probably has stuff to do tomorrow early, because it is a Monday.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta eat dinner and stuff. I've got stuff to do, but
no problem.
As always, thanks for fucking swinging in, man.
Yeah, my pleasure, and I will send you that trailer, all of you guys.
Always a pleasure seeing you, Anthro, and always a pleasure chatting to you.
All right.
See you later, buddy.
All right, take it easy, dude, and make sure you enjoy your dinner.
I will.
Bye.
Bye. Godzilla versus Thor versus Ali versus Superman. There is an Ali versus Superman comic out there.
Okay.
There's a Muhammad Ali versus Superman comic out there. RoboCop versus Terminator. 13 originals. How are you doing? Yeah, Terminator, RoboCop versus Terminator. Great crossover comic. There was a newer one released by, I think, Dynamite, but that one was shit. If you want to check out the good one, it's the Frank Miller comic from '92. There's also a video game that came out for the Genesis or Mega Drive, as myself and Deacon know, because we're dirty Europeans.
Yeah. We are dirty Europeans from the Europe. We say hellos.
Hello. We have toast for breakfast.
So then, what the fuck
we have toast. We have the French toast. You are a filthy Welsh French immigrant to the Canadian Isles, but we love you anyway.
Oh, okay.
You're all right for a Canuck. You're all right for a Canuck.
For a Canuck.
Yeah. We love you. For a Canadian. For a Canadian, you're not as polite as most of them, and this is why we love you.
No, I'm not.
we love your frankness. We really do. We love your frankness.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ethel, I know it's you. You're fucking a legend. Any crack? What are you up to? Actually, do you want to pop in? Do you want to pop into the chat? If not, it's cool. But
if people want to, if they're worried about the rest of us, please pop in. We're not going to bite unless you ask.
Oh no, I'm going to bite.
I'm on with. I'm on with legends here. So
except for Queenie, she will bite, but
that's how I show
that's only to get,
dude, with my mouth.
It's only to get a taste of who you are.
Yeah,
a taste. Yes, exactly.
Oh, he says, sure. How do I do it?
Okay, I'm gonna pop this here. No, that's not it. That's the link for an audio book.
Gets me.
I was trying to steal.
Mark. I also play on the first date.
We can find it.
Exactly.
Which is fair enough. It's a lot better than fucking on the first date. Biting on the first date, at least you mark your territory.
What kind of first date? Sometimes it's okay to fuck on the first date. I'm just saying. Sometimes.
Yeah, only if both partners are happy for it.
Right.
In that case, go for it.
Consensual fucking on the first date. Yes.
The link is in the chat, Ethel, if you want to drop in.
I'm like the reverse flash. What does that mean? I'm trying to do I run backwards?
You're like a Canadian, but you're evil.
Oh, do I have a mustache?
You don't have a mustache. You don't have a mustache, but what you do have is an evil, gutful laugh that makes even Superman wet his pants.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And you've also got a howl that can make Batman shit his pants. So you've got that going for you.
It's a werewolf power. When you hear our howls from a distance, you will shit your pants.
Yeah, you may be howling mad, but that's because you like to howl when you're mad.
Yeah. Though wolves will howl for any reason, really. They just talk to each other that way. They're like, "Hey, I just took a dump. Great on you, buddy."
It's basically their way of communication. Oh, there's a lumberjack coming through the forest, and he took a shit in the pond.
Let's kill him.
I'm Wario.
I'm a lumberjack.
I'm a Wario. Okay. I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna win because I'm a wolf and I know where you're going. Whereas you are in my backyard, you bloody lumberjack bastard.
It's a blackhead, dude. It's a blackhead. I tried removing the fucking thing and I made it worse.
It's his war wound, okay? He's very self-conscious.
I was talking to Deacon about it, and
yesterday it was. Let's put it this way. Yesterday it was more noticeable. Today, not so much.
It looked like a tit on a pig. That's how noticeable it was, man. That's how bad it was on my nose.
It looked like he was slowly growing a nose to leave till he's Santa's reindeer.
It looked like I had a self-destruct device positioned right
pretty much.
in my face. Just push
All
it.
you need is someone with someone. Yeah, all you need is someone who could write on a grain of rice and just write "push me."
I thought I had heard that.
But we all get spots. Everyone's susceptible to it. No one is free from the spots of spotty contemplation.
I'm certainly not, because myself and my missus decided to settle down with a movie, and we ended up. Actually, I don't know if you've seen this, Queenie. Have you watched Trailer Park Boys? It's probably the funniest.
I've seen some of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. My missus introduced me to it, and we just sat down with a shitload of sweets, and he was like, "Where's all the sweets gone?" And I said, "There's still some." Oh wait, I ate them all.
I've done that before. Sitting with an ex-girlfriend, we bought 2 packets of 6 sausage rolls. We're just watching the movie, and she's gone, "Are there any sausage rolls left?" I've opened up both packets and gone, "No, sorry."
Oh, and the thing with sausage rolls is you can't just have one, and you can't have 2 either, because 2 doesn't work. You need to have about 5.
A packet of freshly baked 6 is fine. Picking up 2 packets and then not getting one because they opened it up, hesitated, and then you've eaten them all.
Oh man.
I am.
Ethel Cross, she's trying to connect her device.
Take your time. There is no rush. We're easygoing people.
He's still hanging around me somewheres. He's away.
Hello, Miss Cross. How are we doing?
Hello.
Welcome.
Run towards that already repaired generator.
Welcome to what we call the pit of despair. What most people call a nice conversation.
Pit of despair. We have a different name every week. Jesus. Hello.
I think, Ethel, your camera is kind of malfunctioning. There seems to be kind of a freeze in it.
That's a bummer.
Tiny bit of lag, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Queenie, here's something that will make you laugh. You watch The Walking Dead.
I have, yeah.
Someone said when I do this and pull my hair down, I look like one of the guys from The Whisperers.
Oh my god.
Kind of do.
Yeah, well, we all know you're creepy.
Ethel, is your mic working?
You're good at it,
That's
so
okay.
keep it up.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's being creepy.
And I know creepy.
Well, what do you expect from someone who worked on what is classed as a body farm?
Yeah.
What? A body farm?
A body farm. This is where forensic anthropologists and investigators put human bodies to see how they degrade over time in different situations, such as in intense heat, bug-infested areas, places that are frozen. But because it's England, it meant you couldn't use human bodies. You had to use pig.
Yep, that makes sense.
But that was one of my first jobs.
Wow.
So
yeah, you get what I'm talking about then.
Yeah. When it comes to the dark stuff, there's dark stuff in this world.
Like there is dark stuff, but like I don't think of cleaning bones as dark stuff.
No, it's a natural process. At the end of the day, we all die, we all rot.
Yeah.
But being able to tell how we died, when we died, and the cause, that is something that is always worth investigating.
Yes.
This is why I think I would love moving to the US, because they actually have legal body farms where they use human bodies. I'm not squeamish, so I could actually get a job.
Yeah.
Get it open?
You got credentials.
Yeah. Done it before for 6 months. The only reason for 6 months is because they have to rotate you out every 6 months and then bring you back in 18 months later because of the supposed psychological trauma.
I don't see that. Really?
Yeah, it's pretty much like serial killer cases or
things like.
Did you get them all?
Okay, I guess those kinds of deaths are pretty hard to look at.
So I should escape.
yeah, it just seems to be a thing when it comes to dead bodies in investigation. It's they turn you over every 6 months and then you can't go back to it for 18 months.
I guess so. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, 1 second, guys. Ethel, have you headphones or a mic? I'm just wondering.
Or do we get to look at your beautiful red piercing?
Oh, he's right here.
Because it is a nice piercing. It is a nice earring. I have to give you that.
I'm out.
Have you? Sugar. Yeah, there's lag, and I don't know if she has a mic. So.
It depends. Is she based in the UK or in the European region?
I think Ethel's based in the States. Ethel.
Because I was about to say, if she was based in the UK or Ireland, then there'd be a reason for the lag. For the Americans, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've got really bad lag.
Oh, okay. No, sorry about that, Ethel. We weren't sure if you could have your headphones, maybe. That might be able to combat it.
Nice.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, so don't worry. We're just hypothesizing, so don't
I'm
worry.
going to disconnect for a second. I'll come back. Hold on.
Take your time.
Not a problem.
Take your time.
No rush. There's no rush, and you're not going to find any of us having a go at you about it. So do what you need to, and hope you can join in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that sucks.
It happens. A couple of days ago, if you tried this call again, I'd be the one lagging.
What? Is it just the fucking internet providers? Just.
Oh, one of the main internet wireless hubs in my local town. Due to the heat wave yesterday, it actually blew up.
Jesus.
Fuck.
It reached 45 degrees Celsius. That's like the 90s or 100s in American.
I can do Celsius.
Yeah, so the transformer for the entire internet in my area just literally popped.
Damn.
And went kaboom.
Okay.
Like, was there a maintenance crew that was keeping an eye on it or anything? Deacon, obviously not.
Everyone's on furlough or stuck at home due to the quarantine, so we only got internet back. What day is it now? It's Sunday, so we got internet back on Friday, and we were out from about Wednesday onwards.
I'm wondering, due to like everyone in lockdown and shit, is the internet just under so much amount of stress and fucking pressure?
I've got a friend of mine works in tech support when it comes to internet traffic, security, and firewalls. And he's turned around and said internet traffic in the last 2 months in the UK and Ireland has increased 397%.
Yeah, it's probably strained to the fucking it's probably strained to the maximum.
Systems are overheating, and this year there is a record-breaking heat wave going across the world. So transformers, internet hubs, stuff like that are going to be blowing everywhere this year.
We're getting part of that heat wave, but the heat wave for us is like 90 degrees. 90. I get 90. 90
oh, that's... Dude, be happy with that. Yesterday,
okay, so now we're gonna like cook eggs on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Right, yesterday in my shed where I was sharpening up kitchen gardening equipment, it was 45 degrees in the shed.
Fuck.
That I had to remove the plastic shelving because the plastic shelving had started to melt.
Wow.
That's how bad it is around here at the moment.
So is it traveling from east to west? Are we going to get? Do you think we're going to get the rest of it? I wonder.
Luckily, where you are situated in Ireland, you will get a heat wave, but it will always be 8 degrees lower than England.
Yeah. Fuck.
Which is a bonus for you. And
I know there's nothing worse than fucking uncomfortable heat.
There's what?
I know, right? Ugh. That and cold. Fuck cold.
oh yeah, I don't mind
my worst
being
enemy.
cold,
Oh,
but
Cold
when it
triggers
drops
me.
I
to
did not hear him in the least.
I will have an instant flare if I'm in a bad cold place.
yeah,
Or
I
if
don't
go
mind the
from, like,
I'm the
cold,
one who disappears.
but if it's 0 degrees
Yeah, he's
or
making
below, that's where I have problems. That's when my joint
Yeah.
seize up and I can't move.
Same, bro. Same. Or I'll have one of my violent flares where I start shaking like I'm having a seizure. So
Oh,
those are
that
fun.
reminds me, Queenie. That reminds me. We
They're
might be
damaging.
live, but I don't care if we're live at the moment.
What?
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, not that one. I want this one. Ask your doctor, Queenie, to put you on this.
Oh, I'm on gabapentin. Yep.
Yeah.
Already there.
It helps. It helps a bit. It's not a miracle cure, but it helps a tiny bit.
But I have like damage in my back, so you can't fix that. You know.
Oh, yeah, I know
there
that
forever.
feeling.
I
For
feel
me,
it work. Yay!
For me, it's the ribs.
Ethel might be back, hopefully. Hello.
Fucking always falling at LARP.
Hello.
Ethel.
Can you hear me?
Just about. Just about. What are you up to this evening?
Hold on.
What? Oh, because she's been pulled off.
There's a 2-second lag.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
No bother. Take your time.
Nope, not a
We are
problem. I just thought I'd mention it. So if we ask a question, we got to leave time for a response. Sorry if I.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not the best spectrum. Two toes put together.
It's okay. Ethel, I know I've probably fucking harassed you by including you in my kind of tag tweets and stuff. But like Queenie and Deacon here are big horror fans. Have you any particular favorite horror movies that you're a particular fan of, or is there any genre of horror or any particular franchise that you're a big fan of?
God, that's such a big question. I mean, what don't anyone on Twitter follow that I do? I mean, I think I don't know if Queen is on bad. But
watching from on top the watching the music.
I do. And, I like the franchise. You know, also.
Ethel, you're dropping off and on. I'm getting some of it, but not all of it. Apologies.
We're getting every third word.
Sorry. Shit. Deacon, any suggestions on what you could do, or would there be another? She seems to have a mic.
Are you using Wi-Fi or are you using a hard connection?
She's using a clip mic.
No, I mean for internet. For internet, are you using wireless or a plug-in?
Wireless.
In that case, do you have any other windows or browser windows open apart from YouTube and this app?
Oh, hey, what? YouTube is probably on this channel. Close it. I'll get.
Yeah, if you turn off YouTube, close all of your internet windows apart from StreamYard, it should help out a little bit.
Wicked laggy. My computer is coming out of it. Hold on.
Right, I'm all the way across the map.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, there's no rush. Please do not panic or rush on our behalf. Do not push
We're here
yourself.
for a while, so don't worry
Excuse me.
about it.
That was actually quite decent, Queenie.
Oh, thank you.
It's from the expert. It's from the expert.
I know, that's from the expert. I mean, I'm touched. I'm honored, Sensei.
Yeah,
Honored.
it's the kind of burp that would make you stop and turn around and go, did I actually hear that?
Right, exactly. I'm on my way.
Yeah. the stealth burp.
I'm drinking
You're
a
a
giant
Nosfer-
Coke, so, I'm working on it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Right, I shall be back in a second. I just need to pop to the bathroom.
No problem.
Not unlikely.
Queenie, is there anywhere that's close by that's kind of like secluded, like
Secluded.
Yeah, well, sorry, that sounds sinister.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like to hide bodies, or what are we talking about? What's going on here?
No, but you know the way you were saying you wanted to go out and like just fucking, get out of the house or get out of the apartment and such.
Yeah, no, I can't. I have a difficult time getting around right now, so yeah, it's all right. I get out every so often. It's okay.
But like, is there any kind of park or kind of?
Not really. Not easily accessible for someone with my issues. So I get tired very easily. And when I get tired, I start hurting. So yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I just is
no,
like.
It's okay. No, I'm not upset or anything. It's just, it is what it is.
I've just invited my friend Jack, and I gotta tell you, you know the way I'm kind of fucking a bit of an oddball.
Yeah.
I don't have a patch on Jack, so this should be, and he's been drinking, so this should be very fucking interesting.
Alrighty then. I'm
Don't
ready.
worry, I've been drinking.
Turn it up.
I've been drinking too. This bottle was full when I started.
You've activated my Alucard.
Ethel, what are you drinking?
Coors Banter. Meal in a can.
Coors.
See that?
Coors. It's Coors, but not light.
Oh
no,
not bad.
Meal going. I got a beer cozy. Completely.
Would Ethel be able to use her phone? I wonder. If she had a
smartphone. If Ethel has a phone that is able to have a camera on it, allowing video, then yes, she can use her phone to engage with StreamYard, because StreamYard is compatible with any phone before after 2008.
Okay, Ethel, do you want to try using your phone?
I'll give it a shot. I got an Android. That's any better.
Yeah, that should do.
Yeah,
try using
I've got I've got an Android phone, so try it with that. It might be a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
Because, are you using a laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop. It's a bit old. It's got some hard miles.
That would explain it then. Any laptop before 2015 only has a 3 meg max hard drive, which isn't enough to do YouTube and StreamYard at the same time.
Ethel, I'd say give your phone a go. Try it with your phone and jump on again, okay?
Yeah, I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone. It's, as you can probably tell, it's nice. It's not too bad.
Can't believe we both got it.
Yeah, Ethel, try your phone. It might work a bit better.
Especially against Spooktacular.
Jack, are you there? Jack, you fucker, are you alive?
Jack de fondo, are you to speak the English or the Spanish? Tell us now.
Go handy on him because he might be sauced. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Jack.
All survivors start the trial together, secret. Oh, but there's Plunderer's Instinct too.
Jack.
Is that Ben?
I gotta get that.
Jack?
Yeah.
Is that Ben? Is that Ben in the background?
Oh yeah, that's Ben in the background. He's trying to survive the apocalypse. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's important business. Just so you know.
Tell him the best thing to do is a leather thong that has been partially broiled, not one that has been hardened.
No, I'm not going to tell him that. I'm not going to tell him. No, sorry, too long. Can't read. No.
TDLR.
No.
Jesus. No, we'll try it again. Jack, are you there?
Jack! Sparrow!
Oh, he's Jack Torrance.
I hope he's there. If he isn't, he's probably drowned in the toilet face first or something.
Has he done a me where I accidentally joined a stream because I butt dialed?
No. He actually asked if he could join. Dude.
How do you
Jack,
butt dial?
I'm gonna remove you, dude. If you don't say anything. Come on.
Hello.
Yes,
to answer your question,
thank God.
Oh my God, he speaks.
Hey. I figured it out. There's an cam mic stuff that you can fuck around with.
Oh yeah, that stumped me the first time.
Dude, you actually sound Irish on the internet.
I'm drinking, so.
Oh, okay. But you sound English when you're sober.
Well, cheers to you, and make sure you enjoy a drink for me.
Hey, brother, drink hearty, for the night is young.
Huzzah! We are going to the bar, and we're going to drink it. We're going to drink everything.
For the Olympics.
Okay, just a bit of background on Jack. Again, as I said, as mad as I am, I'm nowhere near as mad as Jack. And also, the man can cook up a fucking storm.
Yeah.
The man is an excellent cook.
I made shepherd's pie today, and
you're a winner to me. I love food, man.
I made it with turkey mince, and I'll be damned if anyone's going to correct me. If it's going to be anything but like a farmer's wife's pie, because like shepherd's pie is lamb and beef is fucking cottage pie.
Oh no, when it comes to that definition, I don't care, because when it comes to the definition of shepherds don't just guard sheep, they guard lambs, cows, pigs, anything that has an open area with no border.
Man, what do you think it is like when you put a liter of wine into a shepherd's pie? Does it even quantify as like anything else except for alcoholism?
No, believe it or not, believe it or not.
I returned.
Hey, we have contact.
Is this better? Can you guys hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah,
oh my God, you are perfect. No lag. We can hear you. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Ethel, I'm gonna ask the question I asked earlier on. What horror movies or franchises or genres of horror are you into?
Oh, like I was trying to say before, what am I not into? I mean, geez, if anybody who I know you follow me on Twitter, I don't know who else does, but yeah, I'm a big fan of the kaiju genre. Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Production.
I have to say, Mothra is one of my favorites.
really did Terminator. Like
well,
a woman of taste.
Definitely.
What was I going to say to you again? Is there any franchise or forthcoming horror movie you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm still waiting for the legendary Kong versus Godzilla. They keep delaying that. It's supposed to be coming out soon now.
Hopefully it'll be fucking awesome. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm going to be interested because he's going to have to do a significant amount of growing to fucking be able to compete with Godzilla because so the Kong Skull Island movie was set in 1970. What was it? Deacon, is that like 1970? Is that like 50 years ago or 60 years ago from now?
Oh, sorry, which one? I was typing a message. I forgot.
No, just top of my head. I'm trying to count.
No. What are we talking about? What reference?
Godzilla versus Kong. Just how much?
Oh, Godzilla versus Kong, 1960s. So you're looking at 59, 70, 59, 60 years ago.
Okay, so he has 60 years to grow to the equal height of Godzilla because he wasn't he was big, but he wasn't Godzilla big in Kong Skull Island. So like,
oh no, yeah, in the original, if we're doing height scale, then
I'm talking about the legendary. Ethel is looking forward to the legendary one, and I'm saying that the issue is, and Ethel might be able to back me up, that the size of Kong in Kong Skull Island, he was still an adolescent, so he has about 50, 60 years to catch up to Godzilla's height, unless there is some kind of supernatural or scientific way to accelerate his fucking growth. That's what I'm going to be interested in.
Well, they sort of allude to the fact that he keeps growing because it's like a continuous process where it builds up in the system. So it's sort of like Godzilla, where the radiation made him get bigger and stronger and woke him up, and you know, it empowered him in the last film. You know, so it's sort of like that, only it's making him grow. So
he suffers from hypoplasia, or also known as gigantism, the ability where your ability to grow doesn't stop; it keeps on going.
Ah, Danny Dick, you missed.
I just heard Ben in the background there.
I know, right? I know. I love my life. Yeah.
Turn around to Ben and say that was perfect timing.
He's doing fine. He's doing just fine.
Oh, this is why we love Ben. The random comments.
Quick question for Ethel: is 13 Originals finished, or are you planning on resurrecting it, or what's your plan? Ethel has a channel with a few friends, I think, called 13 Originals, and they play old video games, and they have the crack and they talk. They have a bit of interesting conversations. Have you finished that up, or are you planning on resurrecting it, or do you want to start a new channel altogether?
Oh, well, here's the deal with that is everybody sort of left, and I'm kind of the only one left to be 13 Originals. So, like, I run the channel. I do the videos now. There hasn't been any new content in a long time because things in my personal life have just been kind of hectic. But I've been working on something big, and I was getting ready to start filming pretty soon. But things with my apartment situation have kind of changed, so that might be put on the back burner for a couple extra months, which really sucks for me because I have a whole green room studio set up in the other room with a desk and microphones and lighting, and I've got props over here and costumes, and now I gotta wait. And I was ready to film, but I'm actually got to move next month. I have nowhere to go, so That's
Sorry
there's
about that.
content planned. It's just slow going now because things have changed. But I've been working on this for over a year.
It's a tough gig, man.
Ethel, where are you based? America, Europe?
I'm in the United States. I live in Maine. That's over in the north.
Stephen King.
Yeah.
East
You're
Coast.
a character in the Stephen King book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a part of the country that looks like a dinosaur head.
Here's a theoretical for you. It's just an idea for a living situation that might help. It's a theoretical, so please don't take this as please do or I'm advising. It's just
I'm
there is an
not
option.
sensitive about it. Go ahead, say what you say.
Believe it or not, narrowboats and boat houses actually sell for about 12 grand each, and you can rent them for about $100 each month. So if it's a cheaper option and gives you the privacy that you need as well as the stability, it might be something to investigate.
Yeah, and you're living in a boat, so if you get pissed off about your neighbors, you can just fucking sail away.
That's really not a thing that we do here. I don't know what the impression is overseas, but in Maine, it's commercial vehicles use the harbor and dock there. There's very few houseboats. Most houseboats are out on lakes and stuff, and rich people have those. Like, I could never afford that. Like,
oh no, what I mean is narrowboats. Narrowboats go for under 20 grand, and that's because they are a maximum of 10 foot wide.
Yeah, but
so you save on space and tax.
Just from the look of Ethel's fucking apartment, dude, there'd be no way she'd be able to fit all that gear into.
True. Oh no, this is why I said it's a theoretical. I'm not going to say do it. It's kind of like, hey, if you.
It sounds really groovy. I'd have kind of like a Highlander thing going on, living on the houseboat. Maybe I could sail off to France. But no, I could never fit all my videos and all my production equipment, and props, and all that. I could never do that. Plus all my.
How about a double wide?
It's
basically a caravan house, a static caravan house, but a double wide because the rent for those is very cheap. You get a lot more space. This is just a cheap option, so I don't know what your price range is. So I'm going for cheapest.
Well, I'm actually looking for like a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom so that I can have another dedicated studio because I have a 3-bedroom now, so I have an audio production room and a studio plus my bedroom plus a living room. So it's like,
yeah, you need the space,
you know. But
yeah, in that case, yeah, definitely an apartment or a house somewhere. Disregard my comments then. It was just in case your price range and storage needs were minimal, but if your storage needs are maximum, then ignore my comments.
Deacon, not everyone wants to take up piracy, okay?
So, I know what boat she is in, pardon the pun, because trying to fit everything I have in this room on a narrow boat is bad enough, let alone what I've got in the other room.
God, your shelf is so big. I wish I had a shelf that big.
I had to get the shelving unit specially made, otherwise I wasn't going to fit everything.
What's it say? Cars?
What?
I collect random stuff. I have got a toy which was discontinued in the 1960s. Skulls that were made in the 1940s.
What do you mean made in the 1940s?
Skulls which are classified as reclamation.
Alright.
Oh, do they have the number?
They weren't made in the 1940s. That's what you said. That was hilarious.
Just collecting skulls, you know. Just
casual.
This one was born in the 1920s, but died in the 1940s. So it was made in the 1920s.
Fuck me! It's like we're going into Warhammer 40k.
Oh no, if you want Warhammer 40k, you want my shelf of poisons, glasses, and toxins.
Oh wow. Indeed.
So yeah, don't fuck with Deacon.
Don't fuck
and
with
don't
Deacon.
accept any beverages from him either.
Don't drink anything.
I'm the only person who has
Bloody
in this
goblin.
group who has sat there and made homemade arsenic and cyanide, just for fun.
Dude,
Don't worry,
I don't want this video to be evidence in your fucking trial, okay?
Don't worry, I am responsible. I disposed of it properly, ethically, and within guidelines.
I wasn't here, guys.
Which means you just panicked and flushed it down the toilet.
Oh no, I put it through a 3-tier alcohol dissolution system and then set fire to it.
And like the fumes wouldn't fucking kill anyone. You wouldn't accidentally end up making
No,
mustard.
after a 3-tier extraction solution, no. After a 1-tier, yes, but 3 tiers, no. Everything that is toxic is extracted.
Come here,
I mean, hell, I know how to make arsenic or cyanide from cherry pips.
I have a question for you, Deacon. Do you sometimes wake up in the morning and like you greet your skulls like, "Hello, good morning to you"?
Believe it or not, to make your evening, there is a skull that I have on the plinth at the end of my bed that I wake up and say hello to every morning.
Oh, that's beautiful. I have to say that's actually really touching
right there.
It's
romantic.
It's a rare find because it's a voodoo staff from an actual voodoo practitioner from the 1970s.
It's all good.
Whoa.
I'm glad it was a short one because I
don't want to know how. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know how.
It took a lot of training.
Just don't.
Ask me any question. I'm open. I'm honest, and I'm wearing a mask so people don't know who I am.
I know who you are. I watched the stream.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm open and
not many people know that mask protects you and everyone else from the COVID.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, word you off from evil, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, wearing this mask going to shop, people definitely social distance.
Yeah, you don't get that guy like that's just 2 feet behind you, just breathing down your neck.
Yeah, all I've got to do is turn around and go, "You see my non-nose, my pale complexion? Fuck off."
See, I like to just go off into coughing fits in the middle of the store for no reason. I'm just like, I haven't done that. I haven't crazy.
done that, but my friend has, and he got himself recorded doing it. Oh, it's hilarious. Definitely not at the end when he got arrested, but it was hilarious.
Oh my god.
It's risky.
Yeah.
I will say it's risky. It's like when you go into the on like a Friday and it's real crowded and you're in line, right? And you're like 5 people deep, and then you go, "Hold it, nobody move. I dropped my contact." Very risky.
Oh, it's a similar risk to a Halloween costume I wore in 2002. I wore what looked like kind of like calmed down I'm a civilian clothing, but I had a backpack. I attached 2 wires from the backpack going up to a plunge pen.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a fun evening. I didn't realize how much hassle I was going to cause.
You cosplayed as the fucking Unabomber. Great one, Deacon.
Pretty much.
Get the hell out.
I've always been one to challenge authority.
That sounds great.
I've always been one to challenge authority. I don't know what it is. It's just, well, I know what it is. I have automatic authority defiance disorder that hate.
It's basically fuck the status quo, essentially, which
Yeah,
I'm all for.
I'm the type of person that everyone can be in the same boat here. You're walking through town, there's people with billboards, they're asking you to sign the same thing over and over and over again because they space themselves out. I'm the type of person that when I get to the third one, I say, do you want me to stab you with your pen? No? Then leave me alone.
I feel bad for it, but sometimes I really hate the real uppity fucking Jack will know what I'm talking about. Those uppity fucking charity collectors who are like, hey man, I like your t-shirt, you're into the fucking Hulk. Hey, yeah, do you want to sign fucking Somalian kids? Oh,
yeah. I don't mind bumping into one of them, but in my local town, what they do is they will do the same charity or the same sign up for this, but they'll space themselves out 10 feet apart, so you're bumping into the same, bumping into a different person promoting the same thing.
The thing, what I do, Deacon, is I just sign the name Mike Hunt and usually a number from the back of one of Dunn's toilets, and just off I go. Like, they ask for like they ask for a phone number or a contact number. I sometimes memorize the phone numbers that are left in the back of toilets. Like, call this number if you want for a suck off or whatever, and I just like fucking write that down on the clipboard. So.
Well, I did.
You wrote
I
that
did
down
something.
in the fucking cubicle. In the toilet cubicle.
I did something very, very bad once, and I don't want anyone to take offense to this. So I want everyone's consent that they're not going to take offense to this.
Oh no, totally. No. This sounds interesting.
Okay.
I bumped into a chain of these people. I didn't lose my temper. I kept my cool, but I walked up to one of them when I finally had enough and said, "My name's Schindler's Fist. Please call this number."
Oh.
And did they?
And the number I gave them was for a sex line.
Wow. For a good time called Schindler's Fist.
I'd like to hear that call, if they actually did call. Schindler's Fist.
Jack,
please press 1 to be chatted to nicely. Please press 3 to be spanked.
Oh, the ironic was it was a Jewish sex line, so it was like a high pixel line.
So it comes with a hug and a kiss. There you go. Mwah, hello.
Or at the end of the call, they sit there and go, Mazel Tov!
This derailed very sexually.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, making a joke like that, you're not meaning ill will to anyone of the Jewish persuasion. You're just fucking taking the piss out of a bunch of fucking dickheads who can't stop fucking harassing people. So there's no ill will on it. And
to help clear the air, I have some Jewish friends, and when the Holocaust does come up in conversation and everything like that, I will sit there and go, Adolf Hitler and the Nazis were fucking cunts, they were stupid, and they did horrific things.
Oh shit!
There is no redeeming quality to them.
Was that friend in the background?
Bad saying. But that's just
over here.
He shot me and let me go.
He shot me and let me go.
He's fucked.
I'm just worried about where he shot him to let him go and he would survive, because there's only 3 places and one of them is the buttocks.
My screen is all super red.
Well, gunshots take a while to die from.
I would not like to get shot in the hole. That's one place I would not like to get shot.
Okay, I see.
Oh my God! Right up Main Street.
For fuck's sake.
Main Street.
Queenie, have you had any bad experiences with those Flag Day collectors or charity collectors or? You ever want to punch them or fucking make them eat their fucking clipboard? Or?
Not in this area. I have in the past, but not like around here. When we were living
It's always
in the old place, they didn't.
No, I agree. I agree with Queenie. It's always a good idea to do it in places where you're not going to be recognised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're like me, in which case you don't care and people leave you alone. It's awesome.
You just talk too much.
I just talk my mind. I have no real filter.
I do the same. Don't worry. I just do it in my own way. I blurt straight all the
one
time.
guy for his blood type. He said, would you be willing to just, I'd be like, would you be willing to give me your blood type? And he's like, he took his clipboard back. So I think that works.
I have this annoying habit of quoting things that I really like any Hellraiser I can quote, like.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, but you and Hellraiser
right?
go together like peanut butter and jam.
Like,
I'm sorry,
if I'm trying to flirt with someone, I might say something like, I am pain. Trying to flirt.
Or you don't know what pain is.
Yeah.
Until you've been out with me.
Show you.
Queenie signing the clipboard. No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Exactly.
Or if you're going to cry into this jar so I can drink it in front of you.
Want to drink your tears in front of you.
Okay. Open question, guys. Right? In your opinion, who is the sexiest horror villain?
Oh, well, definitely be Dracula. In some shape or form.
Do you mean sexiest from a male or female point of view, or a bisexual?
Doesn't matter the gender. You can jump either fucking bones if you want.
I've been watching the Netflix Dracula one that's been out. The feature-length ones that have been coming out. That's a really fucking good watch. I like it anyway. I'm not always jumping into the old school stuff that you guys are always talking about, which I fucking love, by the way.
Sometimes you got to enjoy the new stuff as well. If you just enjoy the old stuff, you're depriving yourself an experience.
Yeah, man. It's done by the BBC as well, so they always have that fucking standards that they always go for.
I probably have Deacon fucking his head wrecked, but there's one line in that show I love where Dracula's outside the convent and he's talking to the nuns and he's like, "Please, sisters, I'm undead. I'm not unreasonable." I just love that fucking line. It's just a brilliant fucking line.
Please, people, I'm crazy, not unreasonable.
Queenie, I'm guessing you're going to say Pinhead.
Yeah.
The sky is blue, water's wet. Queenie adores Pinhead. We know that. Ethel.
Pinhead is my daddy. Yes.
What horror villain or villainess would you like to have sexy time with, if you could?
Oh goodness. See, I've been thinking this whole time, and I'm not sure which way to come at this from. I mean, I'd like to give you an answer for both. But the first person that comes to mind is Syl from Species. If you're going to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see that one.
You're going to go the lady route. Nice. And of course, I was thinking about Dracula, but the problem with that is he's got that mind whammy. So is it because he's hot, or is it because he's putting the mind mojo on you?
Yeah, you don't know if it's a genuine attraction or if he's using hypnosis to lure you in. Yeah.
Oh, man,
to bring it down to a real world aspect, is he into you or is he date raping you?
Man, I'm into him. By the sounds
is he
of
just hemoglobin? What's the deal?
Yeah, is he actually into you, and are you actually into him, or has he just doped you?
Yeah.
There
is with the Hammer horror movies. obviously they kind of had the level of excess and titillation, but there was also the push that it was more akin to sexual assault, where he'd pull his cloak over the chick and
and hypnotize and shit like that.
Yeah, there was definitely something more predatory and more venereal. Would that be the type of fucking
That's so gross. I hate the sound of that word.
Well, Bram Stoker did write in his memoirs that Dracula was a euphemism or a physical representation of prostitution, rape, STDs.
Yeah, so there is. I think the Universal movies, obviously the limitations of the likes of the Hays Code and stuff, they had to kind of push the romantic element and pull back on the subtext. But then when you had the like Hammer horror movies coming out, you were just able to run wild with that stuff. Dracula Cosby. No,
Dracula Cosby.
Cosby. Zachary, I think you meant Cosby, right?
He corrected himself.
Can you believe that?
Can you imagine? Fucking Dracula.
I'm Dracula, bitch, you know. I walked up to her, I gave her a nice drink, and then I sunk my teeth into her, and guess what? Now she's tested for fucking herpes. I'm in court, bitch!
The children of the night, what sweet bippity boppity music to make!
Children of the night, sweet boppity boop. Oh shit, I'm in the poop.
The bipping and the bopping and the...
God, what is happening?
My stream, Queenie.
Where have we gone?
None of this should be surprising to you.
This is de-evolving fast.
When this gets put onto YouTube, you're definitely going to have to tick the not suitable for kids.
As the local Canadian, I apologize for everyone here.
But as the local third generation Welsh, you turn around and say, "Fucking bring it on, mate!"
All right, hoser.
Oh, H-bomb.
But yeah, how to make the Queenie a bit suspect. You know how I was going to make a mockumentary, but I made a music video?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I've gotten to the point of, in a couple of months, when I actually make the video, because I want to leave it for a bit, because I know life's been a bit up and down. But I actually found out where your grandparents are from.
Mine?
Yeah.
The fuck?
What the hell, man? Why don't you know where my grandparents are? I mean, I'll tell you. Come on, man.
I was making a mockumentary. I was doing the research, and I thought, okay, I need to know how to not stick to reality. So how far can I push it beyond what is real? So I had to know what is real.
The fuck?
Nope.
So, did you accidentally find Queenie's grandparents in the process of not trying to find Queenie's grandparents?
Pretty much.
I'm more insulted he doesn't know where my grandparents live.
What?
I'm just fucking with you.
Well, I'm going into the belly of the beast.
Let me see if I can bring up the exact location.
Because I don't have any idea.
Oh, Queenie, my missus wants to know what you buy stuff off Killstar, and you think it's too overpriced, like she does.
Research.
Don't put it up.
Think Deacon.
Oh, I'm not going to put it in the chat. I'm not going to put it in the chat. I'm not going to air it. If Queenie wants it, I'll
you
send
don't
it to her.
understand, Deacon.
Deacon, here, we'll hop ahead, dude. Don't worry about it. It's awkward.
No, not a problem. I am ignoring that then, and as far as I'm concerned, research has been deleted.
Queenie, Neve wanted to know, do you buy stuff off Killstar?
Yeah.
Who, me?
No, Queenie wanted to. She wanted to know about if Queenie bought it off.
Yeah.
No, she finds the stuff is too dear, too expensive.
It is pretty pricey. But I wanted a witch hat, so I fucking bought one.
Yeah, Neve was like.
Witch hats are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like my witch hat.
Neve was looking at the website and she was like, "Fuck this! I'm off to AliExpress," and she fucking spent a fortune on AliExpress. I don't know if you guys ever buy anything off AliExpress. If you want kind of
I'd
cheapy
tell you
stuff.
what I have done. I was at my grandmother's house there over the weekend, and I downloaded this app to look at shirts because there's absolutely nothing to do up there. It's on a mountain. There's nothing to do on a mountain if you've ever been up a mountain with a house on it. And I looked up this this shirt online, and it's the tackiest thing. It's like half neon green leopard print and half neon pink tiger print.
What?
Yeah.
Kind of like an 80s vibe going.
I know. It was just I just kept on looking at shirts, and I got a wish list of like over 400 euros worth of shirts now.
What?
I don't want to buy any of them. I just like looking at them.
And like, I suppose if you were going out in the town and you wore a shirt like that, like some
I'd probably
chick
be
might
beat up. Unless I went to Vegas or something.
empathy or, oh, this guy's colorblind. Let's give him a quick shag. Like, do you think that might work, or what you reckon? Or?
Oh shit. Well, now you mentioned
Shit.
it. It's not a half bad idea. Oh fucking hell.
What you reckon, Ethel? If you saw a lad wearing what is it? Half neon pink, half tiger stripe, would you be like, yeah, there's a guy who knows his stuff?
I think he'd be ready for 80s theme night, you know? I mean, we heading down to the Neon Bar? Is that what's going on?
With glow sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Be like a mini rave outfit going on, you know?
But if Ethel, okay, question for myself and Jack. You can ask any of us, but what are the biggest things you think Irish people do or say, or what's the biggest things you've always thought about Ireland when you think of Ireland?
First off, this is all in good fun, no offense.
Yeah, no bother.
Beer,
Yeah,
potatoes,
yeah,
That's my first time on the hook.
yeah,
leprechauns,
yeah,
and that adorable accent.
yeah. The leprechauns not so much. We do find midgety people around, but they're not really leprechauns.
There is a place in Cork where there's a leprechaun troll team that run around in the fields, like past the bus when it's going past, and they just troll the shit out of the tourists. They do it. And, my friend Sinead was telling me one day, like there was a tourist that comes up and is like, "Excuse me, do you know where the Lepretians are?"
What?
Yeah, the Lepretians.
You mean the Lilliputians?
Because they just put it on the card, the leprechaun. It's so weird to like just read it. So they're just like, "Oh, where are the Lepretians?" Like they probably thought they were drunk. Sinead thought they were drunk or something like that. It took her a couple of minutes to realize they were talking about leprechauns. The troll team of Cork. It's real.
Do you want to know something funny, Jack? I had American tourists come into Duds and asked where Dromoland was. Dromoland. It sounded like a fucking water park. Dromoland. No, Dromoland. You're looking for Dromoland.
I got asked where the Quasar Park was.
Hey, what's Romoland? I'm confused.
No. Okay, basically, there's a part where myself and Jack live. There's a place called Dromoland.
Dromoland.
Yeah. But they couldn't pronounce it, so they pronounced it Dromoland. As if it was like some kind of fun fair or a fucking park or something.
It's like coming from fucking Game of Thrones, Carl Dromoland.
I gotta apologize on behalf of my country people. We're not American.
God, brilliant. We love it.
It gives us a good laugh at the pubs. But one thing Ethel, that drives me nuts is when an American comes and goes, "My God, your country's so green," and I'm like, "What fucking color do you expect it to be?"
See, if I ever went there, it'd be no different for me. I'm from Maine, so like all I see is green all year long. Green until fall and then winter hits. Then it's just orange, red, white.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Ireland. Queenie, would you ever come visit?
I just unhooked somebody.
Would you ever come visit Ireland if you got a chance?
If I got the chance, yeah. I would totally do that.
Would you ever?
I'm at the closed one.
Oh, hey, Jason.
Hi.
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. I saw you on live. I wanted to support my fellow friends in the horror community.
Thank you very much. Any
Queenie.
cracker scandal with you?
What's that?
Any cracker scandal with you? Any news?
I got sent a package from Demonic Pretty. She sent me tequila infused with ghost pepper.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was cool.
The minute alcohol is brought up, this man is like a child on fucking Christmas.
Well, what's the bottle look like? Is it like a fucking cool?
Oh, okay, I'll show you. I gotta get it. It'll take me a sec, okay?
Yeah, show us the bottle. But, I'm telling you something, Queenie. If you ever came over to Ireland, we'd have the crack.
Yeah.
Not the drug now. Just that's the term we have.
Okay.
Although Jack could probably get you crack if you wanted. Not right,
No,
Jack?
that's okay. I'm not into that drug. No.
Oh yeah, I say no to drugs, Martin.
I got
drugs, kids.
lithium and stuff like that.
I'd say yes to drugs.
No, sometimes you have to say yes to drugs, actually. Like when you have like a chemical imbalance in your brain, you sometimes got to say, yeah, I need that. I do not make those chemicals myself.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
That's why it's a yes.
Yeah, it's ghost tequila infused with ghost pepper.
I can see its heart. Oh.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a ghost pepper right there. Pretty good. I like it.
I actually went down to the fruit market there the other day, and I got some ghost peppers, or what I thought was ghost peppers, in Shannon, so I don't know what the hell they were.
Jason, this is my friend Jack. I used to work with him, and he is a fucking absolute walloper of a chef. He's a fantastic chef.
Oh, that sounds good. Awesome, buddy. Nice to meet you. And nice to meet Queen. I mean, well, not, I've talked to
You know who I am.
I know Queen Top.
I've only heard legends.
Oh,
Jason, this is Ethel. Myself and her friends used to have a channel called 13 Originals. They had a bit of banter while they were playing video games, and she's hoping to get her channel started again. But I still every time, Jason, I see you or chatting to you, I still can't believe you ate a tarantula.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
I know. It was.
It wasn't alive though, right?
No, it wasn't alive though. That's weird.
That'd be cruel.
Yeah.
Was it pickled?
It was dried in a can.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, did you season it?
No, it was like, it's weird because it was in a can. I mean, someone said to me it was like $24, right? Through Meat Maniacs, I guess they have exotic animals and stuff. I guess you can. Well, not like
Oh,
Yeah.
that's like Fear Factor where they have to eat the kangaroo dick. Or
Not like kittens and puppies or stuff like that. But like the ingredients was zebra, tarantula, and salt, and that was it. So that's what it was. It was bizarre though.
Say right. Okay, Jason. Say someone lost a foot in an accident, and the EMTs were like, "Look, we're doing this experiment to kind of save up on food. We're going to use disembodied body parts in meat. Would you give us the right to fucking cook your foot and serve it to someone? Would you eat a human foot?"
I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. I guess I'm not sure.
Martin, you look so sly there, like you have a supply of human feet or something like that.
Well, I'm just happy to
Fuck up, dude. I told you about this.
I'm just happy to be on with all
I'll
you.
never get my Michelin restaurant now.
Definitely have to pickle.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, it's cool being on with you. And then Ethel's someone new. She seems really cool. And Quinny's awesome as always. You know that, Queen. I have a couple of friends in the horror community I gotta tell you about. Masked Spoofer and Demonic Pretty. May I send them over to your channel sometime?
Oh,
Okay.
do.
Come on over. I do weird shit.
Okay.
Woo!
I can probably send them a link to your channel sometime when I get a chance.
Queenie Todd, home of the weird.
Yeah, and Ethel. What's your channel, Ethel?
It's 13 Originals over on YouTube.
Okay. She just said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you just said that, though.
Jason, at the end of the video, yours included, I'm going to leave a link to everyone's channel. I'm going to leave a link to Queenie's, Ethel's, Jason, Deacon's. Jack, do you want me to leave a link to your channel? Do you still do your streaming?
Streaming. Yeah, I haven't done that in years. No, don't leave that. That's fine.
Are you sure?
I don't do it. I just do it for fun. And like
Okay.
I know the usual people that come on my stream anyway, so it's fine.
What is that?
She sent me Japanese mayo too.
Oh, that's so good.
Japanese mayo is supposed to be good.
Oh, no, it's super sweet.
It's super sweet. I never had it before. That's cool.
Yeah, no, you'll like it. That's pretty good stuff.
Why is there a baby? Jason, why the fuck is there a baby on the fucking front of the packet?
Kewpie mayonnaise, like a Kewpie doll.
Well, mayonnaise is made from eggs. So.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I saw a couple of neat horror films. Well, I saw one really good one.
I saw one just there. It was mayonnaise from Japan.
Yeah. Did you guys like? I saw Patient 7, which it was a bunch of short stories, but they made like a bogus wraparound with. I like Michael Ironside though. I like the short stories, but I didn't care for the wraparound story.
Well, actually, Jason, you heard about Wilford Brimley, right?
Yeah, he just passed away, sadly.
Was the man perpetually old? Wilford Brimley looked the same fucking age for years.
That's probably good for casting. Yeah, I know. In the 80s and stuff with Our House. What was it? No, was it This House or Our House? I can't remember.
I think it was Our House. But even in the thing, he looked like he was in his 60s in the thing.
Yeah.
And that was 1982, dude.
I know. He was good at perpetuating old age. That's good for him as far as like casting, and then
was it the diabetes? I wonder.
No, I don't know. Well, he didn't start doing that till like what, the 90s, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. Fucking diabetes.
Yeah. And then I saw Winchester on Netflix. I didn't think it was as bad as everyone said it was. It wasn't great, but it wasn't that horrible. And then I saw Becky last night. Becky's awesome.
Is that the one with your man from Paul Blart Mall Cop?
Yeah.
Apparently he's fucking actually good. He's really fucking good.
Yeah. Did you see
Ethel,
it?
have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I've seen the previews of Mall Cop. She's Ball Cop, Small Cop. Small Cop.
Apparently he plays like this fucking cutthroat kind of criminal or gang leader.
Oh, really?
And
wow.
A friend of mine said it's what happens if you cross fucking Home Alone with First Blood.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But I mean, I reviewed it, but I didn't want to mention. I didn't want to give it away. I didn't want to give anything away. You know what I mean? I wanted to be. Everyone be surprised. You know, if you put something like that on there, or like if they got in a fight with the girl from Bob's Burgers or something like that. You know.
Any other horror movies? Or hey, Ethel, what about yourself? Have you watched? What was the last good horror movie you watched and you enjoyed?
Ooh, jeez, what the hell was it called? No, the most recent thing I watched was Star Crash, but that's not the most recent horror movie. That's the most recent sci-fi movie I watched.
Oh.
That is that the one? Is that the one with fucking Hasselhoff?
Yes, it is. It's the Roger Corman with Hasselhoff as the.
Yeah, it's wonderfully shite. I watched it with my friend, and it was just like they were trying to rip off Star Wars, but they had like a fucking quarter, not even a quarter, a fucking fraction, absolute fraction of the budget, and that's why I love Corman. He doesn't give a shit.
It's so cheesy. I love it. I'm a big sucker for those kinds of films where the production value is.
Oh, I'm the same way. Whoops, I don't know if she froze.
So low, and it's just it's great to me.
Okay, I didn't know if you froze. I thought you froze for a second, maybe.
You froze for 2 seconds, but it's all good. It's all good now.
What's that?
It's like the editing of those movies are like a slap in the face, but you just kind of like enjoy it as well.
Was that
you have to.
Was that Carolyn Monroe and Joe Spinell in that too? Star Crash? Or
I know Carolyn Monroe was in that.
Okay.
I know as in Joe Spinell from Maniac, Jason.
Yeah. He might. I can't remember. Was he a bad guy, like the Darth Vader type? Or I seen it a long time ago, but I know
I don't think it was Joe Spinell. I always thought it was I always thought it was fucking Christopher Plummer. Or was he the good guy?
I'm mistaken. Okay, I couldn't remember. It's been a long time. Sometimes those all blend together. You know what I mean?
Here, Deacon. Good night, dude. Okay, and give me a bell later on. Okay. Sorry, Ethel.
No, it's all right. I was gonna say, when you've seen something, even if you've seen it a couple times, if it's been a few years since you've seen it, it sort of blends into the ether. Especially if you watch a lot of movies, there's a lot of similar kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Well, what's the other Roger Corman space one that's like the Magnificent Seven, and the ship is shaped like two tits? I'm not joking. There's an actual.
Battle Beyond the Stars.
Yes.
I saw
it.
Yeah, I remember watching it. I was like, I kept on mixing that up with Flesh Gordon because I thought the fucking ship was a parody because like it looked like a pair of jugs. I was like, what the fuck?
That always reminds me of Firefly because on the commentary, Joss Whedon's talking about how like on the bridge of the ship there are these two big round projections.
Yeah.
And kind of looks like boobs. I don't know if you've heard the commentary on that.
It's been ages since I watched it, but I can definitely see the similarities between the Serenity ship and fucking the tit ship from Battle Beyond the Stars.
As far as what he was saying, he was calling it the SS James Mansfield.
Wow.
Was that like the first thing you noticed when you looked at that thing? It's like, whoa!
It's hard to miss. Guys, back me up here. Doesn't this ship look like a pair of tits?
Well, I didn't see that one time though, but it was on TV though. That's just crazy.
No, they were sampling the fine art of the boob ship. The tit ship.
On the boob ship, lollipop.
This over here. It actually looks like
Roger Corman wanted it to be shaped like a woman. That's what he said in his production notes for that ship.
Yeah, but he could have like it doesn't look so voluptuous so much as you're getting motorboated by a fucking spacecraft. That's more of.
It does.
That's what more of, I think. I don't know.
It does kind of look like a space-worthy fleshlight. I will give it that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, but yeah, no, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the Roger Corman movies. Galaxy of Terror. I like that movie because it's one of those movies that has almost 6 degrees of separation because you know who is the set designer and visual effects, one of the visual effects artists on Galaxy of Terror.
Yeah.
Jason, do you know?
What's that? The guy was James Cameron. He did
you got me.
Yeah.
James Cameron. James Cameron, before he made Aliens, worked on an Alien knockoff. I fucking adore that fact.
And then he directed Piranha 2: The Spawning, which was kind of boring.
Was that where he met Lance Henriksen, actually, Jason?
Maybe.
Because I think that was one of Lance's big movies. He had started in TV up until then. He was in that, and Cameron used him in Terminator and then Aliens.
Let me see.
Sci-fi TV shows. Ethel, you're obviously a Firefly fan, but is there any other TV shows, sci-fi TV shows you love?
Oh yeah, I'm big into Sliders. I used to watch that all the time. Some lesser known stuff like Viper, Mantis, all sorts of different sci-fi stuff.
Do you remember I don't know if you watched, I don't know if you got it over in the States, but did you watch Farscape?
Yeah, oh totally. I love Farscape. I actually just watched that whole series over again.
I was so happy when they released the Peacekeeper War because the show got cancelled right after where Crichton and Aaron got disintegrated, and fucking Crichton had fucking proposed to Aaron, and then I was right, I'm going to tune in next week, and then it was like, show's cancelled, and I'm like, what? The biggest fucking cliffhanger. And I had to wait about 2 years, I think, before they released Peacekeeper Wars.
For me, it was all summer long. Like, that was the last episode, and you're supposed to wait for the next season. So it's like you watch them get turned to glass after he proposes.
Yeah.
And then, okay, next season, just before fall. It's Sci-Fi Channel. They start a little early. Nothing. It's like,
it was such a fucking pain in the hole to kind of not have like that conclusion or resolution. I'm glad we got it, but it was just so fucking frustrating. You think if they knew they were getting the chop, they would have fucking had maybe a quicker resolution to it. Jason, what about you? Old sci-fi TV shows or new sci-fi TV shows or?
New, I mean, the ones I grew up, I can tell you some ones I grew up on. I don't really see any new sci-fi shows I've been watching and stuff. I mean, I remember Quark. Quark was a great show. It didn't last very long. Buck Henry wrote it about that space space trash can, and it only lasted about a few episodes. But that show was.
What year did that come out in?
In late 70s or late 70s. I remember The Man from Atlantis with Timothy Duffy. That was good.
I've never seen that. I remember Space 1999.
Yes.
That was real good. I like that one.
That was cool.
Manimal was good.
Trying to think what else. Jack, you sci-fi fan, dude.
I watch a few bits, mostly video games, but yeah, sci-fi. It's cool.
What any particular show you used to watch religiously, or?
I am trying to think of one. Honestly, if I can think of one, I'll shout it to the heavens. I swear.
Okay. Ethel, when it comes to video games, did you mainly play retro, or do you play any new stuff yourself?
It's mostly older stuff. Like the newest console I have is a 360. So anything beyond that, I've just not played. The newest thing I have been playing has been Sonic Mania, and like I got pretty far in that.
I love Sonic.
Oh, cool!
Great. It feels like a rehash of Sonic 2, but it's cool. I like it.
That's cool. Sonic movie any good? The Sonic Hedgehog movie?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was very fun.
Cool.
Now, the thing is, if you go in expecting fucking Ben-Hur, you're going to be disappointed.
Oh
but
yeah.
if you go in lowering your expectations, you will enjoy it. It's probably the best video game movie I've seen. Full stop.
That's cool.
It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it doesn't try to pander to fans either. But it's its own thing, and it's fun.
I kind of wish they'd gotten Jaleel White to reprise his role as the voice of Sonic. That would have been great.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zachary is saying the Sonic movie is really good, and I agree with him because I went to see it in the cinema. There was like the whole cinema was filled with kids, and me and my friends were just there for the memes.
Oh, okay.
And we were just like whispering shite to each other the whole time. The part where Sonic goes so fast, he makes an explosion, and the U.S. government pick it up on the radar, the explosion going past. And I just go to my friend Patrick. It's like, we have an increase of fast.
Oh, wow.
Sorry has to go fast.
Sorry for the weird question. I was just curious. That's all.
Bro, there's nothing fucking weird about it. You were asking a genuine question about the movie. No, the thing is, and this is going back to kind of COVID and stuff. I miss the cinema. Now, Vienna Cinema, Jack will testify for me, is pretty shitty. There's some very suspect white stains on the roof of the cinema. So,
no, I haven't even thought about those for a while.
Yeah. So, like, yeah. And they don't stagger the seats. The seats are... Jack, how would you describe the way the seats are laid out?
Kickable.
Yeah. Basically, it's just a case of you're fucking stuck. And if you get some tall motherfucker in front of you, good fucking luck, man, because there's little to no staggering.
Wow.
But having said that, I genuinely miss the fucking cinema.
I do too.
Well, it's just scary now because with everything going on now, going back. The last movie I saw in the theater was Invisible Man, which was really good.
Last movie I saw was Sonic.
I
have to live with that.
Jesus Christ, Jack, it's not that bad.
It isn't.
I saw Birds of Prey. I enjoyed that.
Oh, I like that too. But
I haven't actually seen that one.
Wow. I don't know if movies are going to have the big budgets that they used to have now because they lost so much money. Or may have the rebound. I don't know.
That might actually be for the best, though, because something's lost with all that extra money spent on visual effects.
You are definitely going to see like a change of quality when it comes to like movies being made in 2019, and they have to take a break in 2020. And then get released later down the line. People are just going to be like shell shocked or something.
I'm with Ethel on the thing. Like, what made the original Alien so good in comparison to like the Alien Covenant? Ridley Scott had budgetary restrictions, so he made every fucking penny count. He had to compartmentalize making that movie, and by Christ, he bust his hole to make a good movie. When you have too much money and visual effects at your disposal, you play it too fast and too fucking loose. And as everyone's saying, I hope they kind of cop the fuck on.
He had fun making that movie. Like, it's a famous scene where the alien bursts out of your man's chest.
Yeah.
And it was all done in improv. Because they were having lunch.
The cast, they didn't know what was going to happen. And like, a bar John Hurt, the rest of the cast, like, got a fucking fright. And, like, even Veronica Cartwright, I don't know if you watched the outtakes, she actually slipped in the blood. She got a fright, slipped in the blood, and landed on her fucking hole. And you could just see 2 cowboy boots in the fucking air.
Oh, no, that's wow.
But Yeah, it's just, again, I genuinely hope that this does kind of cause a resurgence of kind of better movie making, as Ethel was saying. One thing I do see in the States that seems to have benefited from it is drive-in cinemas or outdoor cinemas. I'm really like it. That's one thing I would love to fucking. Jack, have we any? I think there's maybe one or two in Wicklow or Dublin, but I don't think. Is there any other kind of outdoor drive-in cinemas in Ireland, dude? Have you ever been there?
There's definitely none in Tralee or Limerick, but I can't say for certain about Cork. I think I heard something about a drive-in theater in Cork before.
We just have one.
But this is like some guy in the back arse of nowhere who just put something up for the locals. You know, he had a really good projector. That was it.
What about yourself, Ethel? Have you ever been to a drive-through cinema, or would you ever like to go? Or
Oh yeah, I used to go all the time when I was a kid because we have two in Maine. I got one in Saco, and we have one over in Westbrook. Those are 2 towns over from where I live. And I used to go all the time, and it was great. You know, you get the double feature. I remember seeing Jurassic Park and Super Mario Brothers on a double feature, and it was pretty cool.
Wait, Ethel, you got to see Mario Bros. You got to see fuck Super Mario, Jack. I'm talking. You got to see Jurassic Park in a drive-in cinema.
Yeah, it was on right after Super Mario Brothers.
Ethel, you're a legend, but. Oh, I'm so fucking jealous, you bitch, you. I swear to God, man. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. And it still played, like, during intermission, they'd play all the old school 1950s ads and stuff like they used to have. So, like, you have to come out of the lobby, and they'd have all, like,
great.
Really cool.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. I love that.
Come and hit up the snack bar. Don't forget to drive. You know, don't drive off with your speaker. All those little ads.
That's cool.
You got to see Jurassic Park on an outdoor driving. Oh,
yeah, because then the dinosaurs will really come in real life.
Jack, look, seriously, if it was a toss-up between seeing Jurassic Park seeing Jurassic Park in an outdoor cinema, and myself and Neve's wedding day. Oh God, it'd be so fucking close. It would be the best day of my life. Oh.
I feel like
don't tell Neve I said that.
I hope like, he's going to pull a Zoidberg card and like, why not both?
Oh, you know what you were asking about
honeymoon.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Jason.
When you were talking about sci-fi TV shows, I remember Saturday morning. I heard of Star Trek, but I never saw it. I mean, when I was real little. And then Saturday morning, they used to have a cartoon, a Star Trek cartoon with the original characters' voices.
Oh, yeah. That was
a good one. Animated series.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw that originally when I was on NBC, like 9:30 in the morning. That was cool. I like that.
What's
I
that?
think Uhura take over the ship at one time, be captain of the ship, when all the men were like entranced by like these women on this one plane or something like that, you know. It's pretty cool.
It's like the unofficial 4th season for the original series because they got canceled after season 3.
Yeah.
And the animated series was sort of going on at the same time as season 3. And it's cool because they got to do all sorts of stuff they didn't really have the budget to do in the series.
I heard something very cool, and it makes me like Leonard Nimoy even more. So they were like, okay, we're going to bring back obviously Nimoy and fucking Kelly and Shatner, and we might bring back fucking Chekhov or we'll see. And Nimoy was like, you're bringing back Takei and Nichols as well, and they're like, nah, and he's like, they come back or I'm not coming. I'm not doing it.
Show, yeah. I remember that. I mean, I watched the whole thing again on Netflix when they had it on Netflix, which I thought was really cool. You know?
If you look at the DVD for that series, the animated series, it's really weird. Like, it's got this really extra short packaging, and then you open it up, because it's in this plastic clamshell, and then you take it out and it's in a slide, and the book is just laying on top. It's really weird. Like, I have it over here.
Ethel, is it like the ones is it like the ones that came out for TNG? Wait, you were here. I get the TNG one.
No.
It's
he's busting out the big
Voyager.
books.
Come on.
Oh God, we're having a nerd off right now. Oh, may the strongest nerd win. Oh God, there's a big fucking case of nerdum right there.
It's in this weird plastic clamshell. I gotta wait till Martin comes back. Hold on. I'll just.
Oh God, what's inside the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
That's a fantastic box. Martin, you should see this.
It looks cool. It does look cool.
Oh, you got a different one?
Okay, Ethel, you got me beat. You got me beat. I only got the silver one.
It's sort of like the plastic containers they had for the Voyager series. I don't know if you saw those. They were in a similar kind of device. But, like, you get it, and it's got this cardboard, which is like Kirk and Spock, which is kind of cool, so I saved it. That's a sleeve, so you take that off. Okay, cool, I got my DVD. You open it. You're like, okay, cool, what's this? What is this, a Blu-ray? Is this a Blu-ray? No, this is DVD. So then you're like, okay, I got my DVDs. Then you open it, and it's another sleeve. So you set that aside. Then you're like,
yeah, it's essentially the same. It's a nicer version of the TNG one. It's a nicer version of the TNG set.
And then they're all just kind of like out there. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of a weird packaging. Okay, but it's inconvenient.
Oh man, that's a fantastic collection.
That's really cool.
I swear, when the apocalypse comes, I'm going to fucking both of your guys' house. I swear, we'll have fucking DVDs for days.
That's cool.
That's an endless supply.
Guys, I want to hear a funny story involving Jack. Jack had never seen.
Wow, fucking DVD.
Jack, no, Jack. Do you remember the time I came over and you didn't believe me about the Star Wars Christmas special? And then I showed you the Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh yeah, I watched so much.
How
Star
about
Wars.
that art con?
You show me that. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Oh, there you are. The third. Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't find you spelled it different.
Which one of the Golden Girls? B. Arthur owning the fucking pub that was being closed down, and the fucking song.
Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friend.
Ethel, come here. While you're like before you move and stuff, would you ever consider doing DVD reviews or box set reviews on your channel?
That's actually what the new show is.
Hey.
Is I'm reviewing movies, and I sort of take the DVD and I talk about it, and I talk about the bonus features, and I talk about the film a little bit, and I sort of show some clips, and like it's all set in this sci-fi universe that I've created.
Even if you used it as kind of a springboard and then done the whole theatrical version later on, just to get your foot in the door, what do you reckon? Or do you wanna when you decide to do the show, you wanna go all out? Like I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just making a suggestion. Like,
well, what my original plans was, I was gonna wait and have the best possible show I could have, and have it as highly produced as possible. Like for the last year and a half, I've been working on props, sets, costumes, scripts, special effects, video effects. I've been working on everything all simultaneously over the last year. I'm getting very close to finishing and starting to film. and I've sort of just had this monkey wrench thrown in the ranks. So, like, I've kind of been playing with the idea of doing some supplemental material with maybe just a green screen.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, go with that. And come here, at any stage, if you want to do a crossover with my channel, make sure you give me a bell, because I think it'd be awesome to do that. Although your channel would be probably more high spec than mine, so.
Yeah, mine's low budget.
Well, it's all an excuse for me to film miniatures and to film sets and to just play around with that. That's all it is.
Have you seen any of my stop motion stuff, actually, Ethel?
Yeah, no, I love the stop motion stuff. I just watched the thing with the pool table and Pennywise and Sarah Connor. No, I like that stuff.
Yeah, I like doing stuff like that, and I had a whole stop motion month where I reviewed all of the Ray Harryhausen and my favorite Ray Harryhausen and Willis O'Brien movies. It got such a good result. I think I might do that every June. I had originally planned to do a thing called Jurassic June, where I look into my favorite kind of aspects of the Jurassic franchise. But I'll see. But no, I'm definitely looking forward to what you do with your channel. And when you're ready, make sure you hit me up, and I'll pimp the shit out of it on my Twitter. So make sure you do that as well, okay?
Oh, no, absolutely. And like I said, in the meantime, I plan on doing some sort of like real rough, maybe even not even a green screen, because I don't know where I'm going to live. Literally, I have 1 month to find a place, rent it, and move in and get out of here. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Guys, if anyone knows any places going cheap in the chat in Maine, drop a comment on the thing there, because Ethel could do with some fucking suggestions or locations where to get a new gaff. So if you could drop any suggestions in the chat there, and Ethel can look over. But Jason, what about you? Have you any reviews or anything coming up for things in the pipeline?
Well, I just did someone gave me money for Firehouse subs. I did that. I got the review for Winchester should be coming out sometime. I didn't put up Patient 7 or Becky yet. I have to wait till John has a copy of the Becky review. Yeah, send me that.
Oh, would you be interested, Jason? Would you be interested in doing my ruined good movie review?
What do you mean?
A ruined good movie tag. I done a tag video where I talk about good movies that were ruined by a single line of dialogue, a single actor, a bunch of other stuff. Check out the tag, and if you want to take part, feel free. Okay?
Oh, I can do that. I can probably do that this weekend. How's that sound?
Whenever, and let me know when it's up, and I'll put it in the playlist.
Okay, cool. I had a question. Ethel, are you barefoot? I'm just right now.
Yes, I am. I am barefoot.
Okay, I'm just curious. I asked in private chat, and it sounded a weird question. I was just curious. That's all.
I feel like I'm on Chatterbait now. Are you going to tell?
Oh, wow.
No.
Jesus.
I'm okay. I'm just curious. That's all.
Jason,
Jason,
go Clinton tag on my channel, okay?
What, man? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm just curious. That's all.
No, I was just joking. I'm just having a joke with you.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, man.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I mean, where'd Queenie go?
Do you know what, Jason? I'll do something. I'll do something to make you feel better. Jack, are you topless right now?
I can be.
Well, my lives were getting out of control. This one girl came in and started showing her boobs. Well, I mean, she had a bra and started sucking her toes. It was pretty outrageous. I don't want live. I did.
What fucking? Just what channels you watching to?
Oh no! She came on my live and started doing that.
I don't know. It sounds like the right channel to me. Come on, we're all.
Unless can get out. What's that?
Ariel, go on. What was that again?
So that's a whole new era of movie reviewing.
Yeah, I know, but you never know what's going to happen in my lives and stuff. I mean, sometimes it get really weird, and sometimes it's normal. You know what I mean? But she came on, you know.
Yeah, guys, instead of star reviews, instead of 4 or 5 stars, it's 4 or 5 toes.
There you
Sucked.
go.
4 or 5 toes. The movie's good.
2 toes sucked.
Yeah,
this, movie, this movie, 2 toes sucked, and then you like.
Yes,
$1 idea. I need to write this down.
I started that. That's all. Just bizarre. It's okay.
No, guys. In fairness, you've probably made this the most interesting fucking stream I've done. So
really? Wow.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I was doing a striptease earlier on, showing them my scars. So it's. I don't give a fuck. I have one rule. Everyone's nice to everyone on the stream.
How you doing?
And Jason Duca, I didn't say you had to strip, okay?
This was this kind of chat room. Am I overdressed?
No, you're okay.
I'm just teasing. I don't want to get you in trouble. That's all right. It's fair.
No, I'm joking, Jason. No, just
I tried to funny, lighten things up, you know.
No, you're okay, dude. You're okay. No, it was good fun. I have 2 rules. One rule is people have fun, and the other rule is people are respectful to everyone else, and that's all I have.
I respect for everyone. I mean, I that's first time meeting Ethel and Jack, so that's cool. But I mean, it said I looked up 13 Originals. Is that a video game channel or is that a different one?
No, that's that one. Ethel, you have the number 13 in the title as well, right?
Yeah, it's 13 with a 1 and a 3 in it.
Okay.
Hey, Ethel, do you know what, Ethel? Pop the link. If you want, pop the link in the comments. I'll give you a wrench, and you should be able to pop the link in the comments. Give me 1 second, and I'll give you a wrench. Okay?
All right, hold on. Find my thing.
Jason, whereabouts do you live?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
All right, in America. Yeah, I'm sure everyone in Pennsylvania is topless as well.
I've been to Pennsylvania. You buy Hershey?
No, the other end.
It's just an offshoot.
I've only been by Hershey.
Oh wow!
I remember the chocolate.
Oh, cool. That's good. They were the shark. You mentioned Maine. There was a shark attack in Maine. I didn't think they had.
Do they have really nice beer in Pennsylvania? I've heard something about the beer in Pennsylvania.
A lot of beer is pretty good.
Oh man, I'd fucking love to drink some of that.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot. I mean they have all the. Well, a lot of it's like craft beer now and stuff like that, and they talk about IPAs and stuff like that. I don't know if it tastes good. It's good. Some of the IPAs are too bitter sometimes.
Yeah, but that's why they infuse it with like tropical fruits. Yeah, usually. Oh man, I love beer so much. If you get like, I don't want to recommend BrewDog because apparently they treat their employees like shite, but BrewDog is so damn good.
Oh, Becky's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's not good.
Yeah, it's vegan as well. If that makes any fucking difference to beer drinkers. Have you ever actually bought a beer and thought to yourself, "Is this vegan?"
No, I haven't done before.
Ethel, had you left a comment in the chat room? Because I wanted to try and give you a wrench to leave your link. I don't think it'll let you leave the link until just type a comment. Type a comment into the chat there. You can even do it on StreamYards and it should come up. I wanted to leave a link. Even see if you can post the link in StreamYards. show.
Out of curiosity, is anyone playing any RPGs or anything like that?
At the moment, no, I'm still playing Ark.
It's kind of like an RPG. I was talking about like a game that you play with your friends, like a tabletop story.
Oh no! John Frawley keeps on trying to invite me over to play one.
It's just your friends talking shit. You don't actually pay attention to the story. Or at least for me.
The thing is, I have a fucking Alien versus Predator RPG that I want to get going, but I never fucking have the time or the commitment.
Oh, I've read stories about people writing up horror stories as an RPG setting, and everyone's character gets killed off pretty soon. Not everyone's character gets killed off, but a lot of people's character get killed off, and it just builds so much suspense. You should read into it. Like horror RPGs are a lot of fun, especially when you're just like fucking shooting from the hip, as it were.
Yeah, no, I have seen people do fucking RPGs and doing the kind of the plot line, and they end up doing a fucking novella. And I'm like, dude, it's a fucking story. We're only going to be here for an hour and a half tonight. I need to have you out of the fucking house.
Actually, like the games I play with my friends are usually like from 4 o'clock until
what 4?
Who'd you play with actually, Jack?
I play with my friends from scouting. So like we've known each other since secondary school anyway, and whatchamacallit, we went to scouts with each other, so we fucking hiked up hills and shit like that, and then we just got back in contact maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, because everyone was back in Ennis, and it was like big hooray! Yay!
You haven't RP'd with the likes of George or John Frawley or anyone, no?
No, I haven't. No,
because George used to do fucking tabletop.
Yeah, I'd like to see, but like we only started doing this like maybe a year ago or something like that. Like it was just, I was just like kind of like have a half-baked interest in it, and then we started doing it for realsies, like maybe last year. I want to say springtime.
Are you Jack and Ethel? Are you on Facebook too, or?
I'm on Twitter.
You're on Twitter?
Yeah, it's _ Ethel _cross_.
Okay.
Lots of underscores. I like the underscore.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
T. Nope, wrong one. Man, YouTube will give you a short address.
Yeah. Can you copy and paste it even, Ethel? Would it help?
I can't because I'm on my tablet with you guys and I'm looking at it on my laptop over here to my left.
Gotcha.
So I'm copying it down. It's just taking me a minute because...
Take your time.
B, Q, 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 Q. It's not a Q.
Where's the underscore?
Jack, what was I going to say? Dude, when the lockdown is lifted, man, and you're back in Ennis, do you want to go for a couple of scoops?
Man, I'm in Ennis the last fucking 4 months, I think.
Have you headed out at all?
Have
you headed out at all? Like, I not like out, but like, do you want to call down here at some stage for a pint?
Yeah, I'd be up for that. Yeah, definitely. I'm always up for that.
No, just keep me posted because I don't like fucking falling out of contact with people, and I haven't seen you in ages, man.
Don't worry about it. Like I really do enjoy like you sending me these links to your thing, because it'd be the odd time I'd see you on my recommended tab on YouTube, and I'm like, oh shit, Martin's fucking put up another thing. I gotta watch it.
The other thing I was gonna say is Kelly and Ethel's gone.
Yeah, it's possible you hit the wrong button. You know what I mean? It happens.
Oh, there it is. There's the YouTube.
Did she leave up the link?
I think so.
I
don't
am
know.
to post this onto the YouTube chat.
Okay, but she left on private, I think. The private, not public.
I'm actually going to close up in
Okay.
about. I'll give her 5 minutes, and yeah, she's back.
Okay, cool. I found your Twitter. I found your Twitter thing. I followed you. Okay.
Oh, cool. There's a link in my bio to the YouTube channel, so if my link didn't show up, that link works.
Come here, Ethel. When I'm doing the description for the video, I'm going to put everyone. It'll take me a while because this is a live stream. It takes a while for the video to process. But once it's processed, I'll have a link to everyone's channel on that. Guys, it's now 2 a.m. So I'm going to fucking hit the day. Because I think I've stuff arriving in the mail tomorrow, and my mailman, lazy fucker, who doesn't bother leaving anything through the letterbox. So I am going to dust off. Thanks a million for joining us. Also, big thanks to Queenie and Deacon. My friend Jack, a legend as always. You got to come over for a pint. Jason, thanks for coming on. Ethel,
you're welcome.
Awesome coming on. And to people in the chat who had been tuned in, thanks a million. And everyone, have a good night.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Night.
Adios.
Hi, everybody.
Bye, bye.
Bye.